Nah. Good evening and welcome to a short live from myself. Kind of filling in for John Ladd here. I'll see you in my chat. Just thought I'd do a bit of a spur of the moment thing, like. So, welcome to chat, come up and panel, do whatever. I'm only going to be here till about 9:30 or something anyway. I do go away tomorrow anyway. So, how you doing there, Small Engine Restoration? Evening, Jason. How you doing, bud? John Ladd. You knew I was going to be here anyway. I did send you a message. So it's just a bit of a short one. So, as I say, what are you? Oh, I see. I was just looking at something John saying. So, yeah. I'm going here to check going with my brothers tomorrow to do, don't know what time I'll be back. Might be late, so if I'm late, it could be a bit of an issue with my live tomorrow night, which means I'll probably be late. And hence the reason I thought, well, I might do, say, an hour or something tonight, just to, how you doing, everyday scholars? Hope you're well. So basically thought, well, I'll do an hour or something tonight, and that way if I'm late home tomorrow night, you're not missing out, you're getting an hour of me tonight. Normally you'd have John Ladd instead of me, yeah, but John Ladd's got a few things going on. How you doing, Mick? I'll see you in the morning. So John Ladd's got a few things going on, so background, my brother's place, Land Rover, flat, other Land Rover, sold, old Bora, sold, sort of scrap now as well, to be fair. Alright, East Coast, how you doing, mate? I didn't say hello to Tim, did I? Hello, Tim, how you doing? I'm not really used to doing this on a Wednesday, sitting back, I was a bit laid back there. Dirt Rider, how you doing, buddy? Hang on a second. What's up? He'll be ready.
Mick says he'll be ready.
He's never ready. Yeah, he's never ready. That's the thing. 2 seconds, just checking the things. Green screen's looking a bit fuzzy, but hi Simone, hope you're getting on well with the Cortina. Did see your wee update this morning. Didn't think the filming was that bad. Don't think there's anything wrong with it, to be fair. Using S7 to film most stuff myself. Do use an action cam as well. I've got about 3 or 4 of them. I'll drink to that, Dirt Rider. You have to excuse me because I've only got a StreamYard chat open. I've not even opened YouTube chat. I'm doing my newbie bit tonight. There we go. Now gotta wait 3 weeks for that to load. So that's Firefox for you, not anything to do with StreamYard. It's just Firefox. Sometimes Firefox lags a bit. A lot of internet browsers lag, probably to do with the operator, not the actual browser, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, Angel Lee.
I know, you know.
So yeah, you can see I'm drinking a clear bottle. But it's not.
It's not vodka.
It's not vodka because I don't drink vodka. I don't drink gin exactly.
It's Sprite.
Yeah, I'm taking the man of the mountains. Yep, I'm taking him back to the mountains. I'm taking him to yonder place. Where the land of Freelanders go to die.
It's not the alternator.
It's not the alternator. Go off. What's not the alternator?
John.
What's wrong with your alternator? What's he talking about? Good evening, Gulf Coast. How you doing? Good evening, Andrew Merritt. How are you? What do you mean it's not the alternator? Explain. Elaborate. I don't think there's anything wrong with your alternator. My alternator's alright. I've got my aircon pump rattles like a complete and utter bleep. But I've got a new one to put on it. I'm just getting around to it. One of these days I'll get around to it. No problem, maybe the sellers look forward to you coming back. Boom. Aye. So anyway.
I won't be fast.
Won't be fast. I got my new wing for my car today, yeah. Came, right colour and everything, so I've got to change that. So I'll be an up and coming video there, I'm sure. But I have to take the bumper off that someone's badly sprayed. That could be fun. That could be fun. So anyway. Oh, excuse me. So aye. How's the Skoda? Skoda's gone, man. Skoda's gone. That's alright, Simone. I totally understand. You know, I'm not going to be here long, man. Hi, Ralph. How you doing, buddy? I'm not going to be here long. I'm only going to be here for, what time is it now? I'll say half 9 or something, and I'll sort off. Let you all get some peace. It's just a short one. It's a short one, Ken. As I say, I was explaining at the start. Do you want to go back to the start? Or do you want me to explain again? So it's just really to say that I'm going away tomorrow, so I'm not sure what time I'll be back. You know, and it might have been a shorter live stream tomorrow, A piece and jam. Well, East Coast, I've got 3 belts to put on an LT100, and then I've got to have a look at one of them. Not that one. That one's flat as pancake. You touched it. Hi Laura, how you doing? Bit of a shock seeing me on a Wednesdays probably, So so that's that really, you know. And I just thought, well, sod it. I'll go live for an hour or so tonight, and that way, you're not going to miss out and say maybe an hour of me tomorrow night. It might take me, you know, a wee while to come back. John can't go live either, you know, and I think he's been missing the live, he's been missing the banter, you know. He's telling me that anyway, so a wee bit of banter with myself anyway, you know. I talk a load of rubbish, as he says himself, you know.
You said it.
So even Tina says I talk a load of rubbish. I don't really care. Not bother me. I'm me. I never change. I don't change when I go to sit over there,
No.
behind this green screen. I don't change. I'm the same person, no matter how famous I get, or not famous as the case may be, you know. I'll still be the same person, I'll never change. You can ask me anything, I'll still have a stupid laugh, and I'll still laugh at stupid things. So it's just the way I am, you know. So it's me. Hello, Grandpa Kevin. Good to see you, pal. Good to see everybody that comes into my chat, you know. It is, you know. I kind of, you know, what's the word? I look forward to a Thursday night live, I do, you know. And then there's other times where I think to myself, I've been working all day, and I'm like, oh, I could do without this, you know. But I still do it, you know. So sometimes I think to myself, well, I'm not in the mood. You've had a haircut, Tim. I think you said you were getting a haircut last night. Now, where did I hear that? I heard that somewhere. Maybe Ashes, I can't mind. Can't remember where I was. I often, because I'm in that many live streams, I often forget what I am, man. I forget when I hear something. My memory isn't as good as it used to be. And I'm only 42 years old. There you go. So I might get old timer's disease for watch myself. If I've not got it already, the wife's shouting. So, but anyway, I'll chuck a link out there, and anybody that wants to join me can join me. And by the way, this monstrosity of wood's no longer, I can't point to that. It's over there, see it's there. It's no longer there anymore. We moved it. That was the decking for the long caravan. We actually put it up. Of my short-term memories, bad. Where this caravan stand, this used to be my family home, man. So it's quite, what's the word, for me to look at it. It changed. There's a lot of sentimental value in it. It changed a lot. That used to be my father's garden. It was a big 5-bedroom bungalow here, and then it got knocked down. Okay, Simone, it was good having you here, and you take care of yourself, and we shall see you on the next one. I'm sure that hasta mañana, Mick. Or that is right, Let's see you tomorrow, Hasta mañana to you too, buddy. Okay. Go get some sleep, Mick, man of the mountains. I need you in the morning. I need you to keep me awake. I'll need you to keep me awake. Oh, I knew my grandpa Kevin would come up. Yeah. I knew he would. Boom. Here we go. I Grandma Kevin.
Old fart in the shed. Grandpa in the shed.
Old fart machine. You can say what you like. I don't care. You can say what you like. That is a Spice Girls song. Well, hasta mañana. No, it's actually Spanish.
¿Qué pasa?
Hi James, how you doing? Me and Mick speak Spanish to each other, even though I can't speak Spanish.
No más.
Mick tries to teach me.
No más.
It's all good, Ken. I understand.
Ali, no gabish?
Nah, I don't understand. Hang on a second. We have Lee. Boom. Hello, Lee. How are you doing?
Hey, Anfield. How are you, sir?
How are you doing?
Not too bad. Not too bad. I thought it's not Thursday. I've seen Ali-Mack come up.
I just thought I'd pop on. As I say, I'm going away tomorrow, so and I have no idea what time I'll be back. So I thought, well, I will do a live when I come home.
You're lucky. The only reason I'm on it is I just posted a video up and I was.
Yeah, I know. I watched your video. I've
seen that. I've seen it. It was just a little sheep going in the field.
Aye. My brother's got lots of little sheep at the moment. He's lambing. So,
not little sheep, little lambs.
Aye, well, they are a lot of sheep to me. I eat them.
Hey, Ali, there's nothing to it.
Well, that's it, Karen. I eat them.
Yeah.
I eat them.
Are you knowing you won't be on tomorrow then if you're
I might be back. Late. How you doing, Logs? I'm gonna chuck that link again because I didn't pin it, did I? Hang on a second.
No, you didn't pin it. That's Ali for you. You forgot to pin it. You useless.
I know I'm terrible. I'll end up pinning somebody else's comment. Well, that's what'll happen with me, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's your old age, Ali.
That's what it is. I've got Alzheimer's.
Yeah, exactly.
Old timer's disease.
Okay.
I'm cutting you up.
You'll have to tell me about it because it's all new to me.
I would come up, but I'm somewhere else. I know, Tim. Don't worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. I understand. I understand. No problem. I have no problem. Wait a minute. There's a Spanish word for that. Mick, if you're still there, tell me it. He'll be listening in the background, you see. I know what he's like.
I got to find some pictures.
Yeah, a good night too, Gulf Coast, buddy.
you'd like this. My brother-in-law and his son were actually building a live steam locomotive scale model.
Oh, cool.
I've got to get some of the
I
pictures,
go
and I'll post them
no
up.
bad minion motor.
No problem, Gav.
You gonna post me what, Kevin?
Scale steam locomotive. A scale size steam
Got a new
locomotive
man in Tim.
that my brother-in-law and his son were building.
Your brother-in-law has joined a what? A train station.
No,
A
building.
train.
Well, you've definitely got Alzheimer's.
Yeah, he has. He definitely has, hasn't he, Kev?
So I think you got a fart caught crossways too.
It's what's in this bottle.
Yeah, it is. We've all in that bottle.
That's what it is, eh?
I got the ringy dingy. I'm gonna go get my cup of tea. I'll be back in a minute.
No problem, Kevin. You rattle on and get your tea.
Everybody's
Rattle on.
free. All right, I'll
okay.
be right back.
I'm not going anywhere. I'll still be sat here by the time we come back. Hello, Arch. How you doing? I'll still be sat here. I ain't going nowhere.
I was meant to be going out the loft, but then you come on, and I thought, yours my excuse to still stay up here.
Wednesday today. Yeah, it's Edward. You can tell the days of the week.
I know, yeah. It's Wednesday today. He's not usually on.
Doesn't say Thursday Night Live, Edward, does it? It's just a short one,
A short one, yeah.
It is, yeah. It's just a short one, you know. Like I say, it's a bit like myself. I'm a bit short.
Hey, did anyone see Ian's video he put up? He said he's not scrapping no more. Did you see it?
I don't know.
You didn't see his video he put up?
Was that the one from the other day? When he pulled the back of the ball? I think I did see that.
No, not that one. When he was in the shed, and he said he's definitely not scrapping no more.
He's got a shed full of it.
Exactly! But he said he's not scrapping no more.
What's he going to do with it? Repair it?
Exactly, I don't know. I commented on it, the last video. I can't think what it was, but he said he's not doing no more scrapping.
Nah, he will.
Exactly! That's Ian Matthews, he likes his scrapping.
A Ford Bronco? Nah, I don't need one of them, man. I've had a look at one, I did have a look at one. One of my American friends, he stays in, someone in Virginia, I believe, yeah. And he had one out on, I don't know, was it his mates or that, but he did a review on it. And I'll tell you what, it's a nice looking machine, quite like the look of it, But I'll stick to the A4, If it goes wrong, I know what goes wrong on them, I've had that in a while now, so...
Hey, that was brutal, wasn't it, Ali? What you done with that Ali wheel?
Chop it in a little bit. I drilled it with a cobalt drill in the end, That's what I did with it.
I couldn't believe it. An Ali wheel got cut into little bits.
Well, we hacked bits out with the grinder at first. And then I put cobalt drill on it. And I drilled the head off it. And then hit it with a big axe. It's actually a wedge I use for splitting wood, It's a fiberglass handle on it, It's not a bad it's not a bad axe, Ali's after a ladder Reba. So I can blow it up. So I can put TNT in the seat and blow it up, blow it into smithereens. I am after a new project right now, John. You know that yourself, but I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You'll get another new. I'm the same. I want to start a new. I've got a new project on the bench at the moment. I'm building a bridge, but it's taking me longer to build it. I keep wrecking it more.
I own one of these things. I think I've got a picture of it. Hang on a second. I think I've got a picture of it.
The Land Rover.
I own one of them things. If you bear with me a second, I don't know if I've got it on my computer. So I don't know what's on this computer.
Are you not on your usual computer?
No, I'm on the same computer, but I just don't know what's on it. There's that much stuff on it. I forget what's on it.
You're the same as me. You have that much on it, you don't know what's on it.
I forget what's on it. That's the one that's going to come up now. I've got that one there. I own that, but it's been sat in the shed for the last 2 years.
Gathering dust.
Tannerite. Aye, that's what we can't get that over here, eh? But I do know a trick with fertilizer, eh? Right? Okay. You don't become the son of a farmer and know nothing. I know a bit about fertilizer. Now I bought that off my brother. I don't know, a while ago now. It's a rusty rover, John. You're right. I don't know how rusty it is. Good evening, partners. How are you doing? I don't know how rusty it is. You know?
I'm sure I've seen you yesterday, partners.
No problem, Dirt Rider. It's all good, pal. It's all good. That's got a K-series lump in her. It's been rebuilt, James, eh? It's been totally rebuilt. New liners, new cylinder head. Oh man, the money that's done at that thing is unreal, eh? It came from, wait a minute, Gloucester. That's where it came from originally, eh? We bought that up here.
Oh no, here comes Kev with his coffee.
Grandma Kevin back with the coffee.
Now I gotta get my coffee.
He could have got everyone one.
Hi, Brissy boy, how you doing, pal? Good to see you. What time is it over there with you? It'll be early hours. The K-series gets a bad name, James, man. There's nothing wrong with a good K-series, eh? You know, they blow head gaskets at a certain time, right? And after they're done.
You know what they say? Tea and crumpets.
Tea and crumpets. Oof.
But I'll have cookies.
Nice. Cookies. How you doing, Rick Morris?
You have
Good to
cookies.
see you, pal. How's my friend in Ireland going? Hope you're well, man.
Who's that?
Rick Morris. Do you not know him? If you don't know him, get over and check out his channel. He's a good lad.
I think I'm subscribed to him already.
Aye? Good man.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
I'll go
with emails in there. I'm gonna send him an email, see if I can get one of his stickers.
Get one of the stickers. Yep. Send him an email for the sticker. I'm sure he'll oblige you. And if anybody wants my stickers.
Yeah, I'm taking a TV apart. I'm gonna take the Lexan from the TV and use that as a sticker board.
Mm-hmm.
I've got my sticker board.
I've
emailed Ian, but he hasn't come back to me. I want a sticker off Ian, but he hasn't come back to me.
No. You got to hold your breath for 100 years before Ian sends you a sticker.
Exactly.
Even if you send him the envelope with postage on it, you'll still wait 100 years for the sticker.
I pick my stickers up on the 14th of April. I get my stickers from the printers for.
I want to say, boys, I'm going to read some chat, okay? Let's see what Ken gets to eat. Ken got some cookies. It's 12:12 p.m. in West Coast USA, and it's 5:15 in Brisbane, Australia. And James sold the Land Rover Freelander because it had a head gasket issue after he did it, right? He obviously fixed it. Weeks later, they drive like crap. No, they drive like a van. If you remove the prop shaft from them, they drive like a van, right? Some people say they drive unsafe. No, they don't drive unsafe. They drive like a front-wheel drive van. If you've ever driven a front-wheel drive van, you'll know what they drive like. I've had, I don't know. I prefer a pickup, but hey, beggars can't be choosers.
No, beggars can't be choosers.
And I bought it for the right money. So I bought it with an knackered gearbox after my brother spent a fortune on it. So the way I look at it is, sweet money. Even if I pull the engine out of it, sell the engine, and scrap the body, I'll still make more money than I paid for it. There's another one comes with it. I don't think I've got a picture of the other one. I will have after tomorrow.
Well, stop rubbing it in, partners. We know you've got 3 Ian stickers. You just like rubbing it in.
Yep, he's got Ian stickers.
Exactly. He's just boasting.
I've got Ian stickers myself, like, but you can't see them. They're behind me. I'm hiding them.
Yeah.
I'm hiding them.
Yeah.
Hey, Park Nest, I want one of your stickers.
No problem in your motor, buddy. Yeah, but please don't write in caps. It's a pet hate of mine. I don't like caps. I don't mind caps at like someone's name if it's in caps. So that's cool. All right, there, Scrapman Dan. How's it going?
Thank you,
Hello,
Rich.
You're doing well, buddy. It's good to see you. They are not as rare as you might think. No, they're not, Parkness. I've got 3 of them. Myself, I've even got one of his old ones. They're exactly changed. They're like every Land Rover I know, right? They've all got issues. Even that stupid Range Rovers they made. They're rubbish, right? And I like Range Rovers, but yeah, I can sit here and call them rubbish. I've driven a few of them.
Nice, and Dan.
Discoveries, they're the same. They're rubbish. They're Rover. It's Kevin. Just me email, and I'll put one in post. I'm going to read that like a Yorkshireman, okay?
Okay.
Just and me email. Just
Wow.
and me email.
Oh, £1.70 to the post of the U.S. God.
£1.70. That's
Jesus.
sold all, man. I sent beer down to someone in Lancashire, and I think it cost me, no, it might be Yorkshire actually, kind of mind.
Yeah, but
Cost me
that's
11 quid special delivery, yeah.
Nice.
And he was, and you know the best of it, he weren't even bloody there to collect the special delivery, was he? P38, oh, tell me about them. There's more P38s lying in the scrapyard than God knows what. Some of them are folded in half. That's the old Range Rovers, And that new one is more electrical problems than God knows what. The suspension goes on them. So everybody changes them. Coil springs. Don't blame them. I do the same. Freelander. That leaky sunroofs. Oh man. The windows stop working. The back door window stops working. It snaps the cable. When it snaps the cable, do you know how much a door handle is for one of them things? £100 for a door handle. It's crazy for bits. So when you buy one of them, make sure you buy 3 of them. You've got one to pull parts off. Volvo 740 Special Edition. My dad had a 740 Special Edition. Saloon it was. For £1,000. It lasted 5 years. Here, I can believe that. My old man, the only thing he ever had was he did have a matrix issue with his one there. The 200 was a good one. The Discovery engine was bulletproof. The 300 wasn't that bad, but it didn't have the power of the 200, I don't think. I always thought the 200 was a better engine. But that's, and then the TD5, they like to chuck diesel into their oil. So out of that range, I'd probably go for the V8. I know that the V8 has, yes, I know Furious has a 740. I've seen what Furious has, partners. I'm well aware of what that man has in his fleet, as you might put it. We don't all have Furious's money, though.
No.
Hey, Ollie, I got something for you to look at.
Was that you last night, was it? It looked like something else. I like it, I like the number plate. That's brilliant, man. I'd put that on the back of my car.
Yeah, that's the brake light on a motorcycle.
How you doing, How you doing, pal? Treat the pump for more power. Yep. A bit more fuel and we'll do no harm. So all we do with TDIs, turn up the fuel in a wee bit.
That wasn't for your benefit, Ollie.
That wasn't for my benefit. Well, partners, I was giving you my answer. You can either like it, lump it, or leave it.
Hey, Daddy, right, an imbecile.
I don't
See,
care. That's my answer to that. No smoke, no coke. Exactly, James. Here, my Audi smokes like a train first thing in the morning. As soon as she gets warm, she's fine. That probably doesn't help. The coolant sensor's gone on it, and it's been like that since ages, and I haven't bothered to replace it. Thank you, Marathi Gossip. Cheers for the thumbs up. And good evening, Scrapping Irish. How you doing, Paul?
Hello,
Let's
Scrapping
do it
Irish.
live on Monday, yeah? I think I can't remember what I was doing, actually.
I fell asleep.
I think Tina fell asleep. I don't know what I was doing. I think I was working the tools. So I think I
was in Scrapping Irish, but I didn't get a chance to go up on it.
I was a bit busy myself. I've been getting rid of that other car. I've been sorting tools out and all that. I took all the tools out of it. And, I've just been putting stuff away and trying to tidy up. But my idea of tidying up and everybody else's is completely different.
You just chuck everything in the
chuck it
corner.
everywhere I know what it's going to be, yeah. So I do like to have nice clean spanners, right?
Hey,
I don't like them wet.
how are you?
Like them wet. They get rusty. Yeah, check to see was it a Thursday. Well, I did say, Iris, I'm going away tomorrow, and I don't know what time we'll be back.
Back in a minute.
No
Ali,
problem.
I'm just going to run out the loft. Back in a minute.
No problem. You take your time, pal. You take your time. As I say, I didn't know what time I'd be back, so I might start an hour later tomorrow. If I'm not back till 7, it'll definitely be starting an hour later because I'll probably get my dinner, you know. So I was going to run for a wee hour or so here tonight and see how we get on, you know. I did say I'd run for about 9:30 or something. We'll see how we go. I've got a wee drop Sprite there, but I might open a bottle of beer. I don't know. Can't drink too much because I've got to drive first thing in the morning, you know. So.
Hey, Dirt Rider, how are you?
Dirt Rider would want me to open a bottle of beer. I know he would.
No, I don't know.
I was on yesterday, Janet Pickering.
Oh yeah, Jeanette.
Typing in the chat. She was talking about making cupcakes. I just told her, I says, mine haven't arrived yet. Where are they?
Are you still waiting, are you?
I says, if I ever come to the UK, I'm going to have to buy 2 seats on the plane home.
Aye. You're going to need 2 seats. I'm like that at the moment, Kevin. I need 2 seats just now. I broke this one, I don't know how many times. I've taken chairs apart to repair this one. But my plan for tomorrow is to go over to my brother's. See this thing behind me, it's been sat in the shed for 2 years.
That's a Range Rover? Ali, that's a Range Rover?
That's the smallest Land Rover you can buy.
Okay. That particular vehicle, with me just viewing it from the side, looks like a Ford Escape.
It looks like you need to escape from it. Yeah, I understand that.
That's the vehicle that they had. They had a Ford Escape.
Yeah, the Ford Explorer, I think that was called over here.
Yeah.
The Ford Explorer or Maverick could have been because they had the Maverick. The Maverick was around about in the 90s, which is actually a Nissan Terrano. It's quite it's a weird setup, like but then things they start. Do you know what that's based on? That's based on a Maestro, the Maestro van, right? If you see the first one of them, right, it is a Maestro van, just with the permanent 4-wheel drive, with there's no low ratio in it, so first gear is like kind of low, it's permanent 4-wheel drive with viscous coupling for the 4-wheel drive. So I say it's permanent 4-wheel drive. It's not actually, but as soon as the front wheels slip, right, it's preliminarily, can't say that word. Okay, mainly it drives on front wheels, but as soon as the front wheels slip, nice one, Dirt Rider, buddy. As soon as it slips on front wheels, it becomes 4-wheel drive. So And it does have another set of wheels on it. We took them wheels off. Them wheels have no tread on them. So we put better wheels on it.
Mm-hmm.
We put, they're 16s, we put a set of 17s on it. So I hope my brother's not going to try and give me out a set of alloys. I put a set, that's 2000. It's 2000, so it's the first of the newer shape. So, and it's a wonderful 1800 K series. But they put in Lotuses, I might add.
Welcome back,
They
Uncle.
did, they put them back into Lotuses. Welcome back, by the way. I'm just a teen as it. So. Welcome back, Lee.
It's okay.
You know, we're going to time you out because you took more than a minute.
I'm not blue. He's not got me blue, so he can't time me out.
I don't know if Kevin's blue. Are you blue, Kevin? There you are, right?
Yeah, he is.
It's in case, do you know why Kevin's blue? It's because he's an old man and someone might time him out by mistake. I've seen that happen before, you're all good, Lee. Don't worry about it. No one will time you out, I promise.
Hey, I've just picked up another sub, actually. I didn't expect it. Thingy Coast has just subbed to me.
Yeah? Oh, well. Nice one.
I don't expect it. East Coast UK. I'm not interested in doing sub to sub, but
East Coast doesn't have a channel, mate. East Coast's a good guy, yeah. He's a good mate of mine, and if he's interested in your content, he'll watch it,
there's content coming out constantly at the moment.
If he's interested in your content, he'll watch it. It's I bet it was funny with bent front drive. I've driven them in some states. Believe you me, I sold one after I put a new diff in it. And here, to be fair, right, it was fine. I just never bothered putting. I never put the whole prop shaft on it. I put half the prop shaft on it because it ran to the centre section. I thought, I'll just run it away. Right, John Lad, I see you're away. You're away for a plop. Right, so enjoy your plop. Save your data. Right. I totally understand because his internet is.
Don't let the door hit you in the butt on the way out.
Yeah, don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Poor John's, where he's staying right now, his internet is just totally rubbish, and there's not a lot you can do with it. So, but, yeah, well, never mind, these things happen. So, that's kind of one of the reasons I said I'd be here.
Molly, you're saying, you're only going to be on for a couple, you'll be on for ages.
No, I won't. No, I won't.
Yeah, whatever. We know different.
Nope.
That happened with Scrapping.
Excuse me.
Scrapping Irish said the same. Ian come up on the panel.
Be right back.
And he ended up staying on.
No, I'll not be here.
I couldn't go on Scrapping Irishes though because he ended up having Ralph up twice. Ralph went on his other computer.
Still waiting for Scrap Mondan and his beautiful lips to come up. Darn phone, dirt rider. Scrap Mondan's welcome many times. He knows that himself. Anybody's welcome.
On panel when Scrap Mondan's been off.
Anyone's welcome, and I don't mind whoever comes up, what they want to talk about. It's all good with me. Doesn't have to be car related. It can be anything. I'm not bothered.
Yep, it's YouTube. It's a YouTube community.
It's just a hangout, mate. You know. So
yeah, exactly. That's what it's all about. Hangout.
You know. It was Ian's fault for coming up late. You know what does that? Oh, that phone is going.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Kevin's a wanted man. Dirt rider.
I suppose I better go and do some food. I'm getting whinged at. I'm getting taxes saying I'm doing tea.
You wait, half waiting for dinner, is you?
Yeah, so it looks like I've got to go out the loft. I don't want to.
Aye, it's all good, man. Don't worry about it. It's all good.
And
I can talk the hind legs off Kevin and everybody in the chat. I'm all good with it.
you take it easy anyway, Ali. I'm gonna probably be
I will
in
do,
chat,
man. You take care of yourself, pal.
I will do. I'll have another video coming out tomorrow, and I may see you tomorrow if you go live, if what time you get back.
Well, it just really depends on what time I get back. If I'm back late, it'll be late, but I'm live, Yeah, I seen that East Coast, I did see that, So I'm looking forward to that. As I watched, well, he only did like a 10-second video or something. But, they do something interesting, I'm sure, Oh,
Take it easy
JCT.
anyway, Ali. I'll see
No
you
bother,
in
man.
the
You take care of
streams. I'll
yourself,
probably stay
pal.
in the stream. See you later, Kev.
No
Now,
bother,
Kev,
man.
I've had to go.
No problem. I'll tell him, don't worry.
Okay, take it easy, everyone in chat. Bye.
You take care, man, right? Bye, Lee.
Will do.
Right, now we're going to listen to Kevin on the phone. Or are we? Hang on a second. Where's Kevin's mic? We'll mute Kevin, and then we don't have to listen to him on the telephone, and then I can do that. And do that. And do that. Yeah, I like Ed China myself. It's not the same. I don't mind what's Ank's last name? I can't mind his last name now. I don't mind him, but he's no he's no Ed China, mate. Ed China's some engineer, man. Give him a sofa and an engine, and he can make you a car. Pretty cool, like. So it's yeah. So I'm going over to check this old heat. Going to see if it's any use. If it's no use, I'm going to pull the engine out of it, sell the engine, and then scrap it. What time is it? The time is, well, we're busy. He told me. We'll go back to the chat. I think it's like 5 in the morning, just after 5.
25.
Johnny 5, whoop, 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 Yorkshire. Well, like Johnny 5. How's it going? Good to see you, man. Bit of a difference seeing me on a Wednesday. Yeah. So, yeah. Wednesday's as good as a Thursday for me. I don't care. Yeah. Said do 9 anyway. I'm sitting doing 9 anyway, so aye. Today the school I went, I sold the school the other day. Thank God.
No.
It's away. Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that, JCT. Yeah, and it's not a good thing that like. Oh, boom. Hello. Hello. How are you?
Good. It's been working out. I'll wait till it cooled down a bit. A bit hot today.
Aye. Everyday Solars is saying we got a rabbit. I don't got a rabbit, but
yeah, I spent an hour trying to get it from under caravans yesterday when it got out.
I had to put the rabbit in the castle. Yum, rabbit.
I'll tell you something. It would annoy me that much. I was eyeing up a row of spades.
It tastes good.
Yeah, I'd rabbit with him.
Oh.
My dad used to go to Dewsbury cattle market thing. He used to get chickens, all sorts. Just buy them live, let them run around for a little bit, and then
knock them on Eid.
Yeah.
That's what you say down your way, isn't it? Knock them on Eid.
With pigeons, you used to put your fingers through the net like that, and then like that, and then just go.
Oh no, that's not so good. British boys in lockdown because you got the UK strain now. They've got more strains of this bloody virus than God knows what.
Yeah. And now they're saying that people that took the vaccines now, them vaccines are being effective by end of year because of the new strains.
You're gonna have to take some more vaccines.
Exactly. Everybody who thought they were just going to get 2 vaccines and that's it.
I'll just make tablet for them. We'll all take tablets. There you go.
I do. It's called vitamin D. That's all you need.
Anyway, are they taking away the mask mandate from my state? Dirt Rider says then. I don't know.
I go in the shop with one on. The minute I come out, it's off.
I'm the same, man. I just wear it. I wear a snood there.
Yeah, I've got one of them now. I
just pull it up, Johnny, and that's it. And then I pull it off when I come out. You know, so.
It's mad, isn't it? If you used to walk into a shop with a mask on, they think you're a Robbit place. Now you can't get in one without one on.
Oh, tell me about it. Tell me about it. It's crazy, yeah. And I think days of walking into the RBS, right? And like you say, excuse me, you went in with a mask.
It's gonna be like China, where everybody just walks around with one on anyway.
I live in the country, so we don't even have a problem with pollution up here, you know.
I mean, I've got one neighbour here. I know I've got people at the back, but I've only actually got one neighbour next to me, so I've had no problem isolating.
I live in a square, so and neighbours like don't bother me. Yeah.
I've just got the trailer all sorted, new bottom in it and everything, loaded it up to tip. You need a permit to take a trailer.
Oh, wow! You need to fill out one of that forms, Johnny. Yeah.
Yeah, I've ordered it.
You got to do it. You got to do that up here, there. Fill out a form, man. All right.
I'm only going to use it for clearing rubbish.
Have you frozen up?
Does it? It's this bloody USB lead. Right, I'm gonna not be a lazy bugger. I'm gonna unplug it and plug it in where it won't move.
No bother. No bother.
2 seconds.
How you doing, Paul?
Anyways, frozen pictures go. Pretty good.
That's not a bad frozen picture, right? I should have screenshotted that.
Everybody's got time.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm good, Fixer Stribbit. I'm good, aye. We're waiting for Kevin. Kevin's on a telephone call. Shark uploaded a bid. Oh, did he? I'm just having a look through the chat to see if I missed any. I don't think I did. Because when I sit back here, it's like little writing, and I could make it bigger, but it means I've got to push certain keys on the keyboard. I'm not very good at things like that. I used to be. No problem, Johnny, mate. No problem.
I've just done a permit to keep my van.
Yeah, it's terrible, James, man. All you want to do is get rid of a bit of rubbish. You got to follow a bit of paper to go and get some rubbish. Get rid of some rubbish. It's because they're making your commercial as soon as you're trying to get rid of something, and they're making money on that anyway. All right, Kevin. I muted you because I didn't really think you'd want us to hear your conversation, So you could just unmute yourself,
My doctor says I'm dying.
What?
Aren't we all?
Yeah, well, that's true. That's been happening since the minute I was born, so I mean, I wouldn't worry too much about that. John Lamb went ages ago with grass cutter farmer. That's the problem of being in two places at once. I know all about that problem. I've been there, done that myself. Yeah, you can take the car. That's why I've got an estate car James. I just shove it right in the back of it. I'm not too bothered about it. Right, Johnny's back. Boom. There we go. We've got Johnny.
I actually got off the chair, unplugged it from the front, and plugged it in the back. Technical.
How old is your bunny rabbit?
How's what?
How old is your bunny rabbit, Snowflake?
6 months.
Oh, it's just a baby.
Yeah.
Better not be too old.
Really, really nice rabbit. He got out. I've got 2 caravans in the background. They got out yesterday, and he just kept going from under one to under other. Tried coaxing him out. It took about an hour, but then he ran into the corner, and I thought, I've got you now, you little shit.
Hey, Dan.
Nightmare.
No, be bad with some tatties and some turnip.
Honestly, I was lining up a spade, I'm telling you.
You wouldn't be allowed the tatties though, but you could have a
Hey,
turnip.
Steve,
couldn't you?
how are you?
You could have a turnip, Turnip would be all right,
But at the same time, I had Keena having a meltdown. Me rabbit.
Yeah, you could always buy it another one.
when my kids were young, we got the 2 older boys a rabbit. Each of them had their rabbit, and it stayed outside in the hutch. And 3 times a day, they had to go out and check on the rabbit and make sure that the rabbit had a fresh bottle of water, that he had plenty of food, and that he was comfortable enough in his hutch.
You're right, Rusty boy. You're right.
I built one with a penthouse. It's got a penthouse, man.
Yeah. So now the boys are complaining at that time, but there's snow on the ground. I said, doesn't matter to me. Your rabbit still needs attention.
Who's counting, John? Exactly. I'm not counting.
They did it. They took care of the rabbit before they went to school, as soon as they got home from school, and before they went to bed.
Yeah, I had giant lops. See, my kids are in their 20s now, but when they were Keena's age, I had rabbits as well, but I had some giant lops of my own.
Oh, the big ones. Yeah, lops of opsos.
Luckily, they were friendly, but if they got a bit arsey, they could kick the living crap out of you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You don't want them to bite you.
Oh, I mean rib-breaking kicks.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah.
What, a rabbit kicks you?
Giant lops.
You get these.
Giant lops. The rabbits are like that.
Giant lobster, they weigh
I'm sorry to say this,
pounds
all the rabbits I've ever seen have been brown bread, right? Okay.
Oh, they've been on your dinner plate then, you're talking about.
Yes.
Type in giant lops and look at a picture. The dog-sized rabbit.
Yeah.
I'll do it after the stream. I dare say that would make a lovely casserole,
Yeah.
Does it take like kangaroo? I've had kangaroo, British boy. I've had that.
I'd say a giant lop would be bigger than a big turkey at Christmas.
Are you still in chat, Grasscutter Farmer Tim? I said your old name there, man. Yeah, see? No, that's not bad.
Old school.
Old school? Oh, I'm young school. What are you talking about? I'm only 42.
Yeah.
I've got Alzheimer's.
Going on 75.
I hit 45 on 18th. Oh dear.
45-year-old? You're not that old, man. You're still young. Young at heart.
However, listen to this. My goal for my 50th is to enter a bodybuilding competition.
Aye.
So there's my goal.
I know someone that's training for the strongest man thing, lifting like 100 kilo balls. I'm not sure I could do that myself, But heaviest thing I lift, the jack for the car and stuff like that, Even that.
I don't know. When you're lifting them rotors on and off all the time.
They don't bother me, They don't bother me, I checked them. I took the whole strut off at Skoda and I gave it a launch. And Tina said, "Why did you do that?" And I said, "Because I can't be bothered right now." Kangaroo tastes beautiful, I've had burgers out of it. It's lovely, I've actually eaten crocodile as well, I've eaten many things, I
think I have eaten kangaroo, actually.
I'll eat just about
anything. I've eaten ostrich.
Ostrich is very good. It's quite rich,
You don't want to get one of them bones stuck in your throat.
No, it's quite rich.
Ostrich is the other red meat.
Yeah, nice though,
You got to try buffalo, bison.
I just find it mad in America how there's just wild turkeys running everywhere.
Yeah, right.
Run out and get myself a turkey.
I watched a guy, right, and he had this noise thing that made a noise like a turkey, right, and he just walked into these woods and he just let out. I think it was like a mating call of a turkey. These whoop, and I mean big turkeys, just appeared from everywhere.
Oh yeah, they'll come right up to you.
Only thing we have like that over here is like pheasants, in it, Ali?
Aye, pheasants, aye.
They just like to bounce off your windscreen.
No, I have a problem with pheasants because they kill my bumpers. They kill my number plate on the bumper all the time. I've always got a broken number plate because I've hit pheasants. They just seem The stupid birds just walk out in front of your car, eh? It's like, what? Bang! Oh well, dinner.
You didn't get this from Tesco. It's got tyre marks on it.
Tyre marks. What's you pull all that feathers and that off them there, man?
How come this burger says Michelin on it?
I heard that Woolworths was coming back everyday sellers. I think it was Tina that told me. I'm not sure there.
Yep.
Yeah, over here that was the 5 and 10 cent store.
So
Woolworths.
you never know. The pheasants aren't native, no, but the grouse are. I believe the pheasants.
See, the version we've got now of like Woolworths is B&M, really, isn't it?
I walked one the other day. You walked one the other day in your transit. Right.
Did you bring it home and cook it for dinner?
Dinner.
I've hit a cat before years ago. There's nothing worse than scraping one of them out of your wheel.
I'm not eating a cat. Come on, I'm not eating a cat.
Why not? Have you ever had Chinese food?
Yes, but I'm not eating a cat.
Well, you might never know.
I swear to God, right? I swear to God, right? My mate years ago had a Chinese, right? And he chipped a tooth, and he chipped it on a microchip. What you put in pets? I swear to God.
Must have been something the cat ate.
Up here, years ago, right? I remember I was I was still in school, right? And I was out for a run with my brother-in-law on a truck, right? And we were sitting in a car park, right? And there was a Chinese across the way, yeah? And we were sitting eating chips. We've been at the chip, I haven't got chips, you know? We're sitting in the truck eating our chips, right?
Guess where James is going? James is going to, he was going to Chinese. Sorry, mate.
He's now decided against it.
How about drive-through McDonald's instead? The healthy option.
If it was one of the old transit,
I only eat Chinese if you clean them.
How you doing, Scrapyard Mark? Mate, I'll pick
See, I think that's funny, but if you were genuinely going, I feel a bit bad for him now. But if you want, it was a brilliant joke. They can have to do some damage to your windscreen, though, pheasant.
They're usually low down when I hit them. Like I say, bumper level, number plate level, batter. That's it, indeed. I think the worst thing I hit was a seagull once. I hit a seagull with my old extra B. Yeah, I ran clean over the top of it. And then Tina said,
well, I've only just come in. Is that a car you've just picked up, or is that one you had?
Oh, I've had that for years, Johnny. Yeah, that's just been inside a barn, eh?
Is that the one up on the farm?
Aye, that's my brother's farm. Well, that's part of it. That's a drive, eh? But there's 3 vehicles lying there, eh? So this one has to go. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I'm going over at my brother's tomorrow. I've got belts to do on his truck. And Scrapman Dan got another 50 stickers. So get on the blower Scrapman Dan if you want a sticker. 50 people. I don't think I've got 50 people in, but hey, well. Mark 7 Transit. Mark 7's. Not so keen on them. But they're still alright. Here, better than the van I've got. I ain't got one.
There you go.
Still, it's better than the van I've got.
I found some on the roadside the other day, and I thought it was one of those big old sewing machines.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what it is. When I opened it, it isn't.
My vehicle is going to expire, and they want to extend my warranty for me.
Oh, that's great. What
This is from 1947. What I found.
Yeah. My 2002 Ford pickup truck with a snowplow on it. Oh, we don't go back that far. I said, what the hell did you call me for?
How old is that?
That's old.
It's older than me.
It's actually a recorder one. It actually records onto vinyl.
Yeah.
Really?
That's the recorder bit. Yeah, and there's the normal player. And then these little things here is full of different recorder needles. And then it had a radio on it. I did have it working the other day, but it popped one of its tubes. It started bloody glowing and then...
2 seconds, I'll be right back. I'm not going far.
But it's all right, isn't it? I looked it up. It's from 1947.
Hey, I said it was older than me.
And there's a bit where you kept your records on.
Very nice. What's the manufacturer? What brand?
Messiah. Phono recorder and PA system, it says.
Wow.
I mean, it looks like this is one. I mean, there's a tag on it there. Look.
Yeah. Warning. A warning tag.
Warning. It may give off radiation. Yeah, they're tubes there. Look.
Yeah.
And see the one at the back with white part on. That's the one that burnt out, but it was working fine, and then that started glowing a bit.
Overheated.
Yeah. Pretty cool though.
Yeah, that's a nice little unit.
It was stood up in this case. I thought it was one of those like singer sewing machines.
Yeah, yeah.
Until I lifted
Alexander.
it.
Wow, that's all right.
Now I don't know what to do with it.
Scrap it.
Do I try and get a No, I'm not scrapping. You'd go mad if you saw my front garden. I've got a pile of scrap just waiting for a scrap man to pick up.
Sell it on Marketplace. Somebody will buy it.
Yeah, because if you did get a new tube,
yeah,
right. Yeah, a new tube. It'll be the valves inside it that have gone, Johnny.
Yeah, that's what it was. One at valves.
You can buy them, man.
Yeah.
You can replace them easy enough. Go on eBay or Amazon.
I've got quite a bit of vinyl, and my dad's in a cupboard in there. What my dad left.
That's not a Defender, by the way, Alexander. That's Freelander there. It's Freelander. It's what his seat's made out of, except the seats in that are leather. Okay, Brissy boy, man, you enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you have a great day, pal.
Take care, Brissy. Time to go to work.
I know a guy who's just got a RAV, same as mine, that's done 138,000. It's a year younger than mine. But it needs new wheel bearings, apparently. Needs new wheel bearings.
It needs wheel bearings.
Yeah.
Aye.
You can hear it when it's moving about. It's a bit.
It drones a bit.
Hey, Ollie, bring enough for all of us?
Did I bring enough for both of you?
Mine's a year older, and mine's only done 104.
Hello, Pete. How you doing, buddy? Other components may have been taken out with the valve. Pete C will know all about that.
Hey, Pete.
Because
I have no idea. I thought it was a sewing machine till I opened the box. It's heavy enough to be one. I thought it was. I just put it straight in the boot. I thought I'll have a look when I get back.
Yeah.
Tracy knows how to use those proper sewing machines as well.
So you were hoping it was a sewing machine. That's what it was, eh?
Well, I've got she's got a little miniature one about that big.
This has got some head on it, huh?
Is that stuff you brewed?
Well, that's the last of the stout that I had, eh?
So you got one maturing a bit, haven't you? Have you left it extra?
Oh, this one's been that stuff I made in January, I think, or December. I can't mind now. Yeah. I've got a memory like a colander. Bear with me.
Oh God.
I've got a memory like a colander, eh?
When you go to a funeral and you can't remember half your family, that's when you've got a chuffing problem. They were coming up to me, my Jonathan, you're looking all right these days. I thought, what's tough for you? It's your Uncle Paul. I went, oh, sorry. They all just got old. No, my wife's cousin, her mum passed away a few weeks ago, just right suddenly. So I run an errand of mercy and went and picked him up. They stopped one night. I don't give a shit what Boris says. And I've took him home now. So. She got a good send off, even though it was like social distancing with a lot of people.
Was Boris there, like? Does he know?
No.
Certain. Well, don't worry about it.
He'd have to flick his hair to one side first to notice.
Take care, Irish.
He's going bald on top from lying, and he needs an haircut.
Keep it in your pants. You need to keep it in your pants, Irish.
Yo, scrapping Irish.
We try his best. Somebody else's pants.
Most can be bought off eBay. All ID code, all have ID codes to look at. So there you go, Johnny. If you want to repair it.
Oh yeah, it does have a code. Yeah, it has a code on the side of it.
Excuse me. That's got a lot of gas in it. That stuff.
All the other tubes were fine, just like a gentle glow, but this top one, it was suddenly fried an egg on it. When it says 1947 and then it starts to catch on fire, you quickly turn it off.
Yeah, turn it off.
No, well, listening to radio bit, that were fine, but when I flicked for the turntable, it started moving slowly, and then that tube started just going.
It could have been that caused it to go bang, though.
The belt slipping.
I don't know much about electronics, like, yeah.
Very interesting. I had a clue about it.
Possibly EY code rectifier tube. There you go.
I could, I'll put it back over there now.
Click the link you want to come up, man.
If I want to do some more training, I'll bring it back if you want.
It's pinned right up. It's pinned right up the top of the chart. Bring it back to a proper look at it, Johnny. Bring it back. I'll make you big because I didn't make you big last time. You see, so and it's probably on a wee little square. No one could have seen it, you know.
I'll put it up on this desk, and
there'll be a few scrappers going, "Oh, it's got copper in it. We want this babe. We want that babe." You'll give all the scrappers.
Look, I tried scrapping. It messed up my shed, and now I've got a pile of scrap in my front garden.
Don't scrap it, man. It's vintage.
No, not that. All the crap I tried to scrap. The scrap man, when he eventually notices it, he's going to have half of it. It's already stripped for him.
You took all the copper out of all the other stuff.
Yeah, but then I've just couldn't be bothered.
Wait it all in when it was at a good price.
There's actually a scrapyard down the road. I just need to not be a lazy sod and take it down.
Problem is, you got to register with them, man.
I've got an account with them. I've got a key ring thing on my key.
Oh, that's all right then.
My brother-in-law wanted a lot of copper doing, and he didn't have a bank account, so I sorted it out.
Or
so they give me like a key ring thing with a barcode on it. From when I thought
a GZX was a motorbike.
Right, you're asking me to lift it up now.
I know, I'm a heathen. Right, lift it up so we have a proper look at it, right? I'll make it
like a suitcase.
They all look like suitcases. That's the thing with old record players and that, eh? They all look like suitcases, eh?
Wait! Fucking joint, hang on. Right. I'll open it first because the lid actually pops off, so hang on.
Let's see what's inside Johnny's case.
The lid actually comes up, hang on.
Don't break it now. Don't break it.
There we go.
Pete, you want to buy it?
Fuck off.
I'll get it off him for a good price. Because I know you collect.
Oh, and that wasn't the original plug, by the way. I put that on.
But that's one of the old plugs on it.
It had a 2-pin bloody prong thing.
The old 2-pin prong, aye.
Look, that one actually says on it, look, recorder.
Aye. Is that brand name on it or anything?
And that's brand new.
Yeah. I like the Union Jack on it, by the way. The reflection was pretty cool.
In there, if that opens up, actually, give me a second. And all the parts.
A bottle of Scotch whiskey. Here, Pete, you probably would take a bottle of whiskey for it, eh?
Bacardi, I would.
You give him a bottle of Bacardi and he'll have it. He's a Yorkshireman, man.
Bacardi and you've got a deal. A big bottle. Not one of them little piss out ones. Hang on. Right,
we want to see inside it.
Right, this opens up. There's the instructions.
Well, I have to get my glasses on now.
It says chassis number or something on it.
Chassis number?
Yeah. And then all the instructions on it. But then in here, this is all different recorder pins in the bag.
The needles, yeah.
All different pins, recorder pins.
Yep.
Look at how old these boxes are, look.
And you just found that at the side of the road?
Yeah.
That's amazing, man. I wish I could find stuff like that at the side of the road. And
then there's, I don't know what this is actually for. Looks like it goes onto the record player or something.
Aye.
And it's got a bit of weight to it. I don't know what that's. And then look at this. You'll. How classic is this, right? It's a microphone, but look at the microphone.
Oh, it really is retro, isn't it?
Look at that from. Hang on.
It's like
There's the microphone.
Yeah. So that's more for recording voice rather than music.
And I think this is that's actually a rainbow recorder reproduction disc. It says.
Mm-hmm.
Aye. So you might find loads of recordings on them discs, eh?
That was probably the precursor to the dictaphone, the office tape recorders that they would have, that the boss would record his messages through, and then the secretary would have to type out the letter.
That's the tube
really
that went.
heavy.
That what tube that went.
Sounded really heavy, like, eh?
Yeah.
All other ones were fine. The radio come on and everything.
Dirt Rider will give you a solid and
turning this turntable, it went a bit funny. But that's the one that went.
Aye.
Well, I don't mean just went. I mean like caught on fire kind of thing.
It gave up.
It went
Gave up.
boom.
How about a gallon of moonshine? Only if you're paying postage. I'm not falling for that postage crap.
What do we think it's worth?
But I've looked up the model. It's from 1947.
I bought a bottle of Bacardi once for it.
No, son, you're not bashing it with an hammer.
No, he's not going to bash it with hammer, I don't think.
It's good for weight training, I can tell you that.
I left it up and down a few times. It's made of wood and that, isn't it? So it's going to be heavy. Anything like that, it's pretty neat, like.
Whoa!
Oh, like it dropped on the floor, it would have been worth about 10 pence.
That's
It wouldn't even have been worth half a bottle of brandy.
Yeah.
I'm going to use brandy for it.
It's slightly top heavy.
It's top heavy. Aye, that's what I keep saying to myself. I'm slightly top heavy. I want to know what the record is.
Talking about it being in bits.
Will we get a copyright for the record? I don't think so.
Bloody heavy.
No,
I don't have a
does,
normal record player unless I get this back up and running.
Pete does all the old Krypton tuners and that, so...
But I've got a pull-up bed in there. In there, I've got me dad's old like Elvis records and Roy Orbison and stuff like that. Johnny Cash, all that sort of thing.
Right, you're going to need a translator in a minute, okay?
Yo, Alexander, how are you?
Who needs a translator?
Are you giving off a 5G signal yet, Alex?
If you can't understand this guy underneath me, right, just put in chat that you can't understand him, right, and I'll explain.
Oh, you'll translate.
Ollie, see when you pulled that out?
Yeah, use it for weight training.
See that?
There you
That is heavy.
That brown-looking thing. That's the bottom for the base of that microphone.
We can't hear you, Alex.
You need to turn your microphone up, Alexander, buddy.
I noticed it's got a thread on it, but when you goes like that's a weight, and he goes, I don't know what that's for, and I was like, I'm looking at it, and then when you pull the mic out, that's when I realised I was like, hold on a minute. I goes, that's the bottom of the base for that microphone. It looks like an old BBC one. If I way back, BBC.
He's really not getting it, is
Way
it?
back,
Alex, we can't hear you.
Alexander,
What?
go and turn your mic up.
We
No
can't
one can
hear you.
understand you. If
Not only do you have a strong Scottish accent, we can't hear you.
if you'd like to come up, Pete, and speak to Johnny about that record player, click the link at the top of the screen. You're more than welcome, buddy.
I'm not getting it down again.
Guess what?
Took half an hour to put it away.
Swear.
I've already worked out tonight, thank you.
Good evening, Ken. How are you doing?
Yo.
Leave early.
Work.
I'm leaving early.
Why not?
Why
Just
not?
packed in. That's it. Just threw the work down on the table and said, "Sod it, I'm going home."
Well, I've got that remote, I don't know.
You decided to come in.
So how's your day going?
I can, if in about 5 minutes when I decide to stand up, I'll take the tube out and show you. It couldn't lift out. But when something starts blowing and it's about 80-year-old, you unplug it.
It was 86 degrees here. It's raining here. It's been raining here all day. Don't know what it's been doing down with you, Alexander. It's been raining.
Red hot here.
Yeah, I know it's been warm down in Yorkshire. I know that much.
It got up to 26 yesterday and about 23 today.
The bottom is the base for the mic.
Check out my tan. Woo.
That one, it looked like that. It looked like that. It went like that.
That link's for you, Johnny, yeah?
And it wasn't tossy.
Oh.
When Johnny went like that, pulled out the mic, and I noticed the threads at the bottom. I was like,
You still
What are you trying to say, Scrap Man Dan?
Oh, I look at that. He's found it.
see the mic itself. The mic itself's worth money on eBay, just the mic alone.
Yeah, the whole lot's worth money. That's what I've been saying all along, man. The whole lot's worth money. That's not Ken's truck. That doesn't make enough noise for Ken's truck.
Stoplight.
Yeah, no, you're not moving.
Starting to rain.
That's pretty cool, that Pete C that you just found. It's the actual proper picture of that record player.
There you go, see? I told you that man knew what he was talking about. Hello, Buckets Gurner. No, it's not Thursday.
Sorry, is it how would you pronounce that? Messiner.
Messner. I don't
It's
know.
Meissner.
Mick will be made from Bakelite. This one is not made from Bakelite. This was made from plastic. The finest plastic from China.
East Coast. It's not plastic. That's metal.
It's probably German.
That mic thing's metal.
Ali's right. It's Bakelite. That's Bakelite. It's Bakelite.
Aye.
It's actual Bakelite. For way back.
It's not. It's all metal and wood.
My Zinger. I don't know. I don't know if I'm saying that right or not. I can say Cortina, Pete.
Hey, Baggett.
Right? Okay. And I know where Cortina is.
Where is JCT? JCT, where are you located? Are you in the States?
Yeah, JCT's in the States.
Whereabouts?
Correct me. I can't remember.
Yeah, well, I know. It has something to do with your Alzheimer's.
Yeah, it's something to do with my Alzheimer's.
That's all metal.
It's Alzheimer's or old timers, whichever it is.
That man
It
down
looks
too
like
many
it goes on
emojis.
it looks like it's got a clip for a stand there. Look.
The base is there.
That man down.
Georgia. On my mind.
We still can't hear you, Alex. It's really low.
I know a song about that. The devil went down to Georgia. There you go. That's about all I know about it because I can't remember much more than that. Hello, Frugal Farmer. How you doing, pal?
Hey, Frugal.
It's not Thursday. My Alzheimer's has got me. What's that? CD code?
And it's got emoji mad.
Dan, don't go emoji man. Only three. Please.
Take two back.
There's the aerial bits there.
All the above tubes are available from $9.89, so for like a tenner. You possibly fix it for a tenner.
Where is Baggett? Where is Baggett? Where are you located, Baggett?
Canada.
Canada?
Yep.
East, central, west, north?
It's American and it's made in Indian. Oh, I don't know. Illinois, is it? I don't know. It's me.
Yeah, have you seen what the tube says on it? National Union.
Hang on a second, Johnny. I'll make you bigger.
Yeah. Made in China.
Made in China. Who called you a monkey?
Right
It
above
says
North Dakota. Okay, so you're in the snow belt.
247-51-39.
Who calls you a monkey?
Ooh,
Scrap one down.
it gets a bit cold in the north.
National Union, Pride of USA, it says.
American name. American.
So now we know why it don't work, Kevin.
Yeah, where was it made?
Dirt Rider, don't be calling people monkeys.
Made in the USA. It
Oh,
says.
okay. No problem.
Says National Union, Pride, made in USA.
It's
What's that
probably
logo little
yeah.
that little oscillator thing? But that top bit started glowing. I mean glowing.
Yeah.
It would do,
But all other tubes were alright.
That's the double tube. That's the double tube. There's four. There's usually four in them. There's the thing me.
Yes.
Usually the one that's the main
Uh,
one. It's usually
1, 2, 3, 4.
like two bit.
Tell that boy to break.
But it should light up like four, as in four. It should light up like a big.
I know it's supposed to light up, but it was literally catching on fire, Alex.
Hey, bag
I
it.
could have thrown a fried egg on it. That sounds.
Too much voltage through the thing with the main one. I know about them because I mean, my dad used to mess about with them. Dad used to mess about the old Hacker Heralds and all that carry. He could actually make my old man could jag them and make them go.
Alexander always talks with his hands. His hands go the same time as his mouth. So if you don't understand his mouth, you'll understand his hands.
He's Italian once removed.
Yes.
He was removed and they won't let him back in.
Yeah, if he sits on his hands, he'll be lost.
Down the bottom where they don't speak right.
Hey, if Alexander sits on his hands, he'll be lost for words.
Yeah, I know I can hardly hear him either, and I'm wearing headphones, so I know how you feel.
I don't know what's the matter. I don't even know
What's the matter? Go out and come back in again. Test your mic.
I was going to say, it sounds like he's in the closet, but.
Alex been in the closet a long time. He's only just come out.
King of the clothesline, huh?
It's appalling, Alex. I'm wearing a headset. Dirt Rider, don't be doing that, or I'll time you out. Don't
Well, I'm not opening that again tonight.
He's out.
I told him about and come back in again because it'll get better. It'll get better then.
I think I need to wash my hands after playing with that. Look.
Sounds like you're playing in a mud puddle.
I think it's old enough to be corona-free.
Welcome in, UK Scrapper, buddy. Welcome in. And welcome in, Crystal. How are you doing? It's good to see you.
Hey, Ken, you got a stiff neck or what?
What's that?
You have a stiff neck?
No, he's got a hard neck.
You're making a left turn, and I'm looking, and your whole body is going that way, and then you're going this way, and I figured your neck was stiff.
I just got off the exit, so I was looking for oncoming traffic.
Yeah, well, leave your body there. Just turn your head.
No, it is kind of stiff.
That sounds pretty cool, that track, by the way. Yeah. But I haven't heard Kevin's one yet. So.
What's that?
Right, see, you're getting deaf, see, old man.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Now I can hear you. I uncovered my hearing aids.
Capacitor is short in taking the valve down. That could be trippy, We'll inform him. Yeah, definitely. I want to hear your truck. It's a dirty diesel. Right, there's another message in the chat for you, Johnny.
Where?
Pete says the capacitor is short in taking out the valve.
Right.
Hey, Ken, I'm trying to read the road sign so I know where you're at.
He knows what he's talking about.
Yeah. So he lost me at capacitor.
You know what a capacitor is, John?
I know what it is, but I don't know how it works in like a record player.
Right, well take it round to Pete.
Oh, I get it. I know what I mean. So it's getting too much power and it's overloading it, you mean? Is that because I put a normal plug on it then?
Kevin even combed his hair to come on the stream.
Not a problem.
And Ken's giving the pickup Dixie.
I'm doing Blade Zeroed it about 2 days ago when it started getting warm.
I still reckon your diesel one's faster. Nah, you probably have to stop less at the pump.
See, Ken's driving on the right side of the road.
That's the wrong side of the road, that man.
No. That's the right side.
That's the wrong side of the road. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Yeah, well, you're on the wrong side of the planet.
Time out, ladies.
You're on the wrong side of the
We're never going to
planet.
solve this argument. We're never going to solve it.
You come over here and tell me I'm on the wrong side of the planet.
We can't if we crashing.
Wait, I'll be right there.
I'll give you what they call a Glasgow kiss.
Yeah, right. That's easy for you to say.
My buddy Road King is over in New Jersey. I thought I recognised the inflection. There you go. That's for you, Kevin. All the snow's gone from Ken's, eh? It doesn't look so pretty.
Yeah, but Baggett, I'm from New York. Once removed.
Another one that they won't let back in.
Yep, they shut Kevin out.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
gave me a
don't come
visa to go
back.
to Pennsylvania, but they wouldn't let me out of New Jersey.
He said, don't come back.
Mind you, the way I've been running my mouth lately, I'm surprised I'm let out.
I'm only allowed to go places where I'm working now. Pretty rubbish, really.
They've unlocked us a bit now. Apparently we're allowed to say hello to somebody.
Not until when, Tina, when are we allowed to go places where we're allowed to go?
Well, they've just unlocked the vulnerable. They said the vulnerable can now go out. So they're all dead.
From the 12th.
Looks like Ken's gone a bit downtown.
Home.
Ken's doing some off-roading. Yeah.
We now know his address, social security number.
I don't want to know any of that information.
Even the VIN number of his vehicle.
It's no use
No,
to
the
me.
minute he pulled up at the house, I do it all the time. There, number plate, house number.
That's it.
I don't want to know any of that information.
Yeah,
I
If
forget.
they want to come to my, I'll tell you something. They could try my bank. They could put some money in it if they like.
They're all decorated for Easter.
Yeah, I see that.
You decorate for Easter. We don't do that over here. There's another link for
It's
you.
a theme
John.
house. We decorate for any season.
In the UK, we just give the kids diabetes with hot chocolate.
Yeah, basically, aye. Feed them loads of eggs.
Same
Yeah.
here.
Radio Museum.
Where my
Tube
idiot-
Top.
The shrubs next
Over here, the class of McDonald's is an essential.
You see those shrubs over there?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
one on your neighbor's property?
Hey. You see the big tree next to the shrubs?
Yeah.
Why would you plant a row of shrubs 3 feet from the trees?
I don't know.
Those are the neighbor's shrubs, aren't they?
Yeah, I call him the idiot, but that's okay.
And that's okay. We all have one.
Oh my
You
god!
don't want a fence around your house.
What's that?
So you don't want a fence around your house. If I lived where you lived, I'd want a fence around my house.
There's
I
all
don't want my neighbors
all
looking
of our
in.
backyards are in a row. So if you're standing in our backyard, you can see 5 houses down. We have one guy with a fence. It looks like he's
Take
in
care
a
every
prison.
day.
It's like a prison.
Yeah, it's like a prison.
Okay then, every day, so I shall see you later, okay?
See you later every day.
I know you're probably getting ready for your premiere at 10, so I understand. And you've got the burns and that to get sorted, so it's all cool. There you go. There's another link for you, Johnny 5. He's keeping you well informed, man. You should be following all that links.
I'll send you my PayPal details, Pete.
Pete, seriously, do you want to buy that machine off Johnny? Because it'll cost you a bottle of Bacardi, right? And he'll gladly send it to you because you're in Lancashire.
Oh, he's found it. He's found the part.
You're in Lancashire, eh? Right? And he's in Yorkshire, right?
Bacardi's 151.
That's not far away. Bacardi's like only 15 quid.
151 would be more, wouldn't it?
Well, like 15 quid for Bacardi. A bottle of Bacardi costs like 15 quid.
I probably won't even go that far with it, Pete. See, we can do a deal if you want it. Unless you can have it for a bottle of Bacardi.
Now we got wood to test out the chainsaw.
Cool.
Boom, Alexander Coinman. Hello, welcome back. Right.
Is it better now?
If you'd like to purchase that item, it would cost you 1 bottle of Bacardi. And hello, Bruce Napier. How you doing? Can I hear you now, Alexander? A bit better than before.
Hey, Crypto. I didn't see you earlier. How are you?
A wee bit.
It's better if it gets done by somebody who knows what they're doing rather than somebody who's probably just going to blow it up.
Publishers Clearinghouse.
You can even do a video on that, Pete, man. That'd be pretty cool to watch.
They're letting you know that you didn't win.
Every day they let us know.
I'll pop my email. Am I alright to pop my email in a sec so you can email me?
Yeah, of course you're a mod, aren't you?
Yeah, no, but you still ask before you stick something in there. Well, I do.
Yeah.
All right, well, if you've got your
You want Johnny's email?
as long as it's not a dodgy like link that's going to put you somewhere with it. I don't really want you going to see that might corrupt your mind, you know. And I don't really care, eh? I'm going to be totally honest, Johnny. You know.
It'd be better if it got to somebody who's going to proper get it all running proper.
Aye.
Because even if I did get it running, I probably wouldn't use it. So.
There's a cat.
Hello, Puss. What's his name? Virgil. Hello, Virgil. Virgil the cat. Guess what? We booked our cat in today to go to the vet on the 18th. Is the 18th, Tina?
No, 17th.
The 17th. There you go. I'm a day ahead of myself.
It's the 31st.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's the 31st. We've got an MOT on the 7th as well. We've got an Astra for the MOT.
I'll be back.
Well, okay, then I'll see you when you come back then.
Hello!
Mine passed the beginning of February again. 0 advisors.
Happy New Year, Alexander. You've been away a year.
Oh, Braveheart. How are you, Tina?
Did you bring some coal? I'll get something black here, but I'm drinking it.
I'm still waiting for mine.
Well, I'm about to stop pale green. Come on for a minute.
You'll be waiting a long time.
Yeah, I'll probably get Ian's sticker before I get one of your beers.
Ali's drinking something black. I'm about to smoke something green, so wait a second.
No problem.
Woo! Listen for the click.
Now you said that, Crypto, I'm not going to get that out of my head. It does look like Puss in Boots, eh?
Be right back. Be right back.
I don't know where my cat is. I think my cat's lying sleeping somewhere there.
No, your cat's in the kitchen, sitting on top of your cushion.
My cat's sitting on top of my chair, waiting for me.
No, not looking for you, sleeping.
All right, she's asleep.
Yes.
So everybody's sodded off now, Alexander. It's just me and you, so we're going to have to talk pure Scottish.
Also, you can use that email address if anybody else.
Over the rainbow, we are.
No, I didn't say start singing.
I leave the room and he starts singing. Oh my God.
He's a terrible singer. You can't sing, Alexander.
I'll sing one for you. Down, down, deeper and down.
Down, down, deeper, down. Down,
where?
down, deeper, down.
Where am I going?
Not my pathetic attempt at a Scottish accent.
Down. Doon. That's the way you say it. Doon the road where he lives. I'm up the road. So what, you been busy, Alexander?
Crypto just said, Alexander, do you get chocolate coins for Easter?
He gets Hanukkah guilt.
Yeah, Alexander deals in coins, Pete. Yep, he's a coin man, eh? So I'll allow you on this occasion to show Pete, some coins, Alexander. Right? Okay.
Not a lot.
Not a lot, but just a sample. Just a sample of what you're about. Okay? He will get them out. He loves getting his coins
Get
out.
it
Pete, man.
out.
He
Starting
loves to
now.
get his coins
5,
out.
4, 3.
Right, I'll have to make them bigger, right? So hang on, guys. Right? Alexander's all about the coins.
Alex, one's upside down.
Pete has a King George shilling, or King George V, I think that is the V, yeah. That's the 5th, isn't it? A 1911 penny. Have you got a 1911 penny, Alexander? Yes or no? Not
Which
yes
one
or
was you
no?
looking for? A British one or an American one?
Right, well, you've just asked the question yourself, so I don't have to. That's great.
You make me laugh, Alex. That'll be me. Do I have to repeat that? Ooh, uncirculated. Is that 1879?
1979.
Oh,
S.
nice.
Got an undated 20p. Here, Pete, I've got a 1972 2p piece somewhere, but we call tuppence.
Grandpa is
I've got a belt in front of
Kevin. Is
pence,
that
it's really
Susan?
funny.
Is that Susan B. Anthony? Is that
Yes, it
Susan
is.
B. Anthony that's on that?
Yep.
Nice that. They're underrated.
Okay.
Susan B. Anthony's underrated. The same as Sacagawea. Sacagawea is the same. It's underrated.
Right, okay, he's lost me.
Here's
Okay,
one that
so
I'm sure
what's he
you don't
talking
have.
about? It doesn't have an engine. It doesn't contain alcohol and it doesn't have an engine, so
I'm not sure which one. I'm not sure what one that is, Kevin.
How's that one? Johnny Walker
I'm
Red.
trying to figure it out what that one is.
Johnny Walker, that's stuff you drink, man. What are you talking about?
No, can't figure that one out. Some of them I
I've
can
got
get
a
easy. Some of
600
them I'm like,
euro gold noble coin untrimmed. Can I have that, Dan? I'll give you a new transit.
New York City subway token.
token. That's why
Put the
it
link
didn't
come
get
up, Dan.
the tokens are different. I like the tokens.
Oh, Zara Picasso, ooh, Pete. The cells, they're horrible on them things, man. They're rock for fun, eh? They bubble, right? And then you think it's a water bubble, so you go and poke it, and then your finger goes right through it. It's like, Did you find any decent metal to weld on? Because it's paper thin, exactly. It is paper thin. There's 9 in them.
You see that?
Boxes, mate.
Aye, I see it.
Yeah.
America, it looks like American
United
Eagle.
States of America, 1944. I'm going to turn it over.
44. It's because when you go back, start going back years, that's when
Kevin.
it's silver.
5 centavos.
Back years.
If I send you a bottle of beer, will you give me that?
Philippines. Say what?
Yo.
Send me a bottle of beer. What?
You're gonna give me that,
Yeah.
It skimmed and ran.
This is Philippines.
Think
1940.
about weekend, swear.
You can swim. And Richard Valentine build me.
No, Pete, I've got your email. I'm happy to pass it on to you, bud, if you want to work on it. It'd be good for somebody else to, because I'll only just
He
tinker with it.
knows what he's doing, like, you know. Now he's showing me, and see, now that's too much. Now that's too much coins, Kevin. Are you going to be?
When that blonde potato lets us out, right? I'll meet up with you halfway or something.
Doesn't want to
What,
focus.
potato man?
That's great.
Well, it's considered to be work, right? So, you know, you work, you know.
That's it. It's essential we got it working.
Yeah.
It's part of history. 1947.
Exactly.
There's 1942 Canadian. There's 1942 Canadian.
See all these old coins they're showing. That record player's to me.
Silver.
Yeah.
Not that-
Any Scottish money there, Alexander?
No, everybody thinks it's monopoly money.
There you go, Alexander.
I've got one. I've got a couple of those. I've got
I've got some of the old ones, but not as much.
I've got
Not
some
as
of
much
those.
as the ones as in the UK ones.
1920.
1929.
1929. I thought it
British
said
penny.
1920.
Yeah, British penny.
That's pretty cool, like, yeah. Do you have all that money? Do you have all that money from when you were younger?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
No, my father. My father had all of it. This was
I'm pulling
before
your
I
leg,
was
Kevin.
younger. Ollie, this is before I was younger. Long before I was younger.
All right, no problem.
A 1911 penny is the one to have, right? So you need to
Yeah,
get
I
what?
found a lot-
50.
not to be too bothered.
I've got an
got
absolutely belting 5p. Look, how shiny is that?
I get you some pennies from the 1800s.
He's going to ban us all in a minute. That's enough coins for Ali.
Scotland's getting
Yeah.
closer, Pete. Scotland's brilliant, man.
You shouldn't. Kevin shouldn't. Grandpa Kevin shouldn't get me started because once I start, I won't. Then end up. I get back. I get put in the basement. As when it gets too much.
You have to put
Yeah,
it
but
down.
it's funny as hell, though. But
I'll put them away.
Just
the
let
way
it
he
go
just
down
stops
for a
you
bit.
and goes, "That's enough."
We'll just let
That's
it go down for a bit.
That's
Oh,
why
Johnny
I've
does
got
the weight. Aye, Johnny does the
the
weight.
blue book and the red book for American.
Yeah, I used to be a big fat git, but no, I'm not.
Johnny's
Yeah.
building them muscles.
So, Johnny, what are you trying to say? You're only half the man you used to be?
Literally, yeah. In American weight, I lost 155 pounds.
Hey, it's nothing to bark at.
And in Yorkshire weight, I lost 3 kilos.
Didn't she come through twice already?
No, it's not, and I can't play it. It's good for putting stickers on, though, Pete. The guitar.
You can't play guitar.
I tried, but I'm about as ambidextrous as somebody with no fingers.
You can play the guitar like I can play the bagpipes.
Uh-oh. Something from the U.S. Somebody sent you something from the U.S.
A big heavy
That's a full
box.
box. That's a full box, and there's another 2 boxes due in as well.
Is that U.S.
Two
coinage
boxes.
that you bought?
Yep.
Close to
Yep.
Leeds out.
All but
Can I
this
just
is-
check? Do you live in a house or a flat? Because you don't want to end up downstairs. I bet he's got some weight in coins there now.
Yeah, the floor's sagging already.
2 seconds. I need to speak to wife.
Johnny, a year and a half I've been doing it for.
I know, I've
When I
watched it every now and
disappeared
again.
for Hazy Daisies, the reason was I was trying to find the niche. I was trying to find the niche for put content on the channel, and then I went to this other community, and then they split all apart, and then I went to this other one, and somebody's video I was watching or live stream, and they were shouting at somebody else, and then the curiosity get the better of me, and then Americans made me feel welcome. They're like, "Come here." Treating me like one of their own.
See,
They didn't
JC,
even need any trust or anything, and all of a sudden they just took to us, and that was that. And then just
You
started.
could have a sticker that's the same as
2
my
coins.
tat.
I'd like to know if you have 2 particular coins. A 1916 Mercury dime.
Alexander, has that guy got a big ear?
Hey?
He's leaning at me on
I might
weapon.
have.
Could you
I
repeat
might
that statement?
have. I might have 1916. I might have
1916.
I might have 1916. There might be one. There might be one somewhere at all different dates.
And a 1942 over
Mayor
41.
DTT. Take care.
Don't know. Not sure about that one.
Yeah, my email's in here somewhere. I forgot to delete it. Don't worry about it.
Dan's got 30 what? Got $30 in notes if any and coins if anyone wants it. I'll take a lot.
Right, I'll send you hit you the leg. Yeah, you're right with the leg.
I'll let him win with Black Wood.
We got to play jokes with the people on that.
Hang on, I've got a bigger one than you. Hang on.
Hello, Dick. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man.
Roll your boat ashore.
Oh, God.
Oh, you could make a paddle out of that, eh?
I've started doing a snake on it, if you look. A bit closer there.
Are you going to carve it?
Yeah, I've got them demo machines.
I made a mistake. I made a mistake. There was a quantity of 15. There was two.
I pointed out the fence and already fallen over.
Two stickers in each sheet. So that would have been 30 stickers. There was 30 stickers.
Put that
I made
sticker
a
up again
mistake.
till we have a look at it, Alexander, right? Because we want to see your sticker. Come on. Because that guy's got random stuff. Exactly.
I'll tell you something, look at the top part.
That
It is a
guy
pretty
has a
cool
big
bit.
booter, like.
That will be sent out, and so will that, because that was supposed to be a greeting card, but it looks more like a postcard
Yeah.
with the same design on it.
Look at the nose on that, man. I can smell his dinner about 900 miles away.
My email's in
The
this
guy
chat
that's supposed to be making me
somewhere.
up stickers done the two designs, but he's never sent the two
If
stickers.
anybody wants to email Johnny, his
Then
email is
Hi-Ho was doing designs on the website, a red bubble, and then I says to Hi-Ho, can you do me a favour? Can you make up a sticker that looks like that?
It'd be all right if you could read it.
It's design. He goes, we can make it slightly different. That's when I went and got them. But all I need to do is go into Redbubble and order them. And they'll send me them out.
That's Johnny 5G.
It's no problem. I getting a hold of them.
Isn't it, Johnny?
Yeah. Well, no, only one Johnny 5.
Spelled that way.
Because Ali's right. Ali's
I've
right.
had that email now. Email address. About 19 years ago,
I don't want 15 or 30 of them. And then when I thought about it, I thought, he's right. As 10, I like to, as in have nothing. I'd like to have a stock so that I've always got them in hand if somebody asks. I hate running out of things. I just have one of these things. I just hate running out of things. I think that's what more as I said, she just hold on because it was just a new design that just get made up.
What do you do when you go past the tram?
2 days, I'll take about 5 days at the most, because they were quite quick sending them.
Right, Johnny, what did you want to say?
I'm just wondering what happens when he's in town and goes past the tram and they're saying, have you got any change? You can't lie.
Yeah, how much do you want?
Do you want it in gold or silver or sterling?
It's all in foreign currency, though. That's the problem.
See, at least I can honestly say when a tram passes, you probably got more money than me, but you're wearing better trainers than me. Everybody wears better trainers than me, though.
I don't wear trainers, I wear working boots.
All right.
I got some nice shoes.
I'm going down in the chat.
No problem, Kev. No problem.
You like,
I'm heading south.
They're £10.
Get them told, Kevin.
All right.
Look after the chart now, Kevin, for me.
That's right. Yeah, I'll moderate.
Yeah.
They're only £10.
Cheers. Enjoy the rest of your night, all.
Use your spanner wisely, Kevin.
Sorry, I've got Crypto on East Coast. Best moderators on it. And Jason, not forgetting Jason.
You about this.
And obviously Braveheart. Braveheart's on it like a car bonnet, you know. So,
oh, we know that.
Scrap man Don, why haven't you clicked the link, man? Come on.
Tina's better than ring security.
Yeah, he's a mod, aye. You can click the link and come out and chat.
Oh, my phone's finally come back on.
I think I'm only
Do you know
going
what
to go for
Do you know what I'm getting problems? Do you know what I'm getting problems with at the moment? See, every time I make a new video or a new live stream, I end up getting people comment. I get these comment, Ali. I get these comment, and it's porn. It's porn links.
Spam.
Yeah, it's like a little link in it, like a W something or other.
You can
loads of symbols.
Block links in the creators.
I started reporting them because I says to them, I says, if you keep doing it, I says, I'm going to report it. As in the first time I commented to it, but it keeps doing it, and it's all different. What it does is it keeps changing keeps changing its handle all the time.
Yeah.
And then it keeps sending them. And different aliases.
Don't worry about it. Just either report
Well,
them or
YouTube should be dealing with that. We shouldn't need to do it as creators. They should be doing
not running it at the moment, though, isn't it? It's all computer running at the moment.
If you go to your creator studio and ban links, you can stop all that anyway. I don't get it because it's a ban link. You know, you can't drop a link in my comment section. It just goes to hell automatically. Yeah. So it's like some guy decided today to say someone was a child molester in my comment section, and it went to hell, you know. And then he went and left another comment saying, "I see you keep removing my comments." I turned around and I said to him, I don't want to remove your comments. They get automatically removed. Now goodbye, and I blocked him. So it's an easy fix, you know. I ain't no computer whiz kid or anything. I'm just what's the word? Cautious, I would say. Yeah.
Protecting your channel.
No, when you've worked on the channel,
I don't read anything. I'm like touch a button, but this one I'm a bit frightened of. It's Chromebook, because the Chromebook's different to the Windows operating system, so it's a slight different, very different thing set up altogether. It uses Chrome OS, so I don't know 100% about it yet. I'm still taking my time learning it.
I use Android on my phone, Nah, never click them and stuff. Man, they might take you to someone in Thailand doing weird things. You don't want that,
You might get through to Boris.
Well,
yeah, but
what I'm trying to figure out is where they're coming from, because if wherever they're coming from, so that I can stop them from coming all the time or actually being put on there. If I can work out where they actually were coming from, because it's like .en and all this carry-on.
Boris is sending them. Can you not see the StreamYard link? Wait a second. It's pinned at the top of the page, but maybe it's not. I thought it was pinned.
It was, but
definitely there.
By the boom. There we go. It's there now. Because I've just put it in the chat. There is a link.
It was pinned to the top in blue.
Yeah, but sometimes it disappears. Sometimes it disappears. So I know that myself.
There's a muffin here somewhere.
It's about your wallet, Johnny. Don't tell lies. You're from Yorkshire, man.
No, I once stood up at the cliffs, right, at my mum's caravan site having a smoke, right, and I got dive bombed by a bat.
I got a bat in the face one day when it was.
No, literally, it took my hat off my head and dropped it on the floor next to me.
Just wanted to say hello. I saw.
Hello, Johnny. How are you?
Yeah, but bear in mind, I'm stood on a cliff at night No light, and then you get smacked in the head and your hat goes flying.
Pitch dark, Johnny. You're frightened in case you fell off the top of the cliff.
I was quite a bit away from the cliff, but you could see the ships out to sea, and it was like pitch black. That was the only light you could see, unless you turned around for lights for the campsite. But it's a bit of a walk off the site to the cliffs bit.
You wouldn't have thought it was a bat. You would have thought it was something else that hit you in the head. Your first reaction would be like that, as in the shock. Aye.
And my mum went mad because I ran straight back in caravan, right? But I didn't take my boots off, and I walked mud right into all.
Oh, you'd be in trouble.
All right, that one.
Especially the next morning when she saw my muddy footprints going all the way up the ramp.
Hello,
On the plus side, I felt bad and watched the caravan for her as well.
It's not Thursday yet. Thursday's tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow, but I might be a bit later, eh? So I thought I'd do like a couple hours a day, and then that'll get like, some of it out the way, and just in case I'm back later tomorrow, eh? So that's all it is. Just like, I thought, I'll come back a bit later tomorrow, eh? I've got to drive 160 miles, and work. So hence the reason I might be late. Always walking the line. Yeah, I'm going to go live every day in Brixton for the next 6 weeks, right? Okay.
Good, you can keep me sane to see breaks up tomorrow.
Johnny, I was actually shouting at the tablet all day when Ali done that video with the lug nut. I'm shouting at I'm like, get in there! As John lads cutting the thing, me grinding the steel, trying to get because he couldn't get into the boat.
Just mauled it with a big
Get
in there!
Just hit it with a big axe, man. It'll fall off.
Don't you think, Gally? Them grinders are a godsend to a mechanic, aren't they? Just cut the bloody thing off and put a new one on.
Do you know what I did? I drove through it. I drove right through it. The grinder didn't work. So I got a...
You couldn't get into it.
A 13mm cobalt drill bit and just drove
you put out the extractor on it and broke it. It broke.
I broke a stud extractor trying to get it out. The best of it is when I got to the stud itself, I took out a set of mole grips. It came out no bother, it was just welded to the alloy, yeah. So I put another alloy on it. It's all good. I had another one. I've got another one.
John lad says it cost me £15 for that wheel. Nala goes, no, it didn't cost you. It cost me £15.
He paid for it, and then I paid him.
John lad's gone burger and chips. John lad's getting more funny as he's going on with the videos. He's getting.
Don't ever tell a Scottish man what you owe him.
It's a song. It's part of a song, right? And the guy goes, "Let's go and get burger and cheese." And John just comes out with some random shit sometimes, like. I'll be standing there going, "What is he fucking on about?" Then they start singing, "Jack and Ori, tell me a story." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Crypto, the kid's going back for 3 weeks and then off for 2. He's just torture, man. There's no need for that.
He's
nuts. He's nuts. John lad's nuts.
Oh, he's crazy, man.
He's
crazy.
I was more worried to get that grinder caught because he's in there as in with the goggles, and so I knew it wasn't good. And then I'm thinking if that catches and it goes like that, he's going to
goes back and hits him in the face and they know about it.
Exactly, that's what I was more worried about, and I'm shouting get it in there because I knew he was fine with it because I realised it was all right with grinder because he had the guard on it.
It's all good in here, Chris,
And
man.
we-
One sec.
It's good fun. I just do live streams for fun, man. Man. I
10p
mean,
for who can guess what I'm doing.
I know what you're doing.
Hey, it
He's
helps
from
me be
Yorkshire.
the
He's
laid-back
not
guy
getting,
I am.
he's not getting his wallet out, guys, right? He's from Yorkshire. We don't get the wallets out down there. That's
Hey, I aspire to be as tight as a Scottishman.
Yeah.
We look up to your big style about your tightness. It's like
Mr. and Mrs. Weasel, how you doing? It's good to see you too.
see the girls get money out of me. I'll buy out for them, but for myself, I'm any sort of bills and that, I'm proper tight with them. Sky rang up the other day, and Tracy come in. She went, "They want to talk to you about a special offer." I went, "You can phone down." They were going to give us a special offer. I said, "Was it going to cost me money?" But it's a special. I said, "No, it was going to cost me money."
Cost money, isn't it?
Well, as if you go back to Sky. How old is Sky now? £60 a month to get what you could get on one of those Roku boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy Chris says someone from Scotland. There's two from Scotland.
Yo,
He's from further
I'm
south.
from Glasgow. I'm from Glasgow.
They're worse than us. We're no tight at all up here in the Highlands. We're no tight at all.
oh, we'll have money out, but if it's going to cost us out, we'll have second thoughts.
Do you want a spanner?
What's the spanner symbol? Somebody's name? It's a wrench. It's basically a blue wrench. They become a moderator. It's a moderator. That's a moderator.
You get a blue mate. You get a blue wrench, Chris, right? For being what's the word? A moderator, right, of the channel, which means if like any trolley people come in and trolley people, like any people that come in and call you an asshole or me an asshole, we can deal with them,
We kick them out of the
and it saves me having to deal with it.
A trowel's for digging holes in the garden. A trowel's for digging holes in the garden.
Yeah.
A trowels are digging this woman.
Trolley people, man. You know what trolley people are. See, when you get famous, you get trolley people.
Trolls.
You get these things too. They come along and they go, "Ooh, we don't like you. So there you go. You can have one of them." You know what I say? I say, grow up. Grow up and grow up here. Or come up here and tell me I'm a twat.
Or come up and tell your private if you thumbs down.
Say, I'd rather fight 10 men than our Tracy buddy kicking off. She once ripped the bathroom door off. I won't mind it had 3 hinges on it. Literally, in a fit of rage, grabbed the handles and went like that with anger and ripped the bathroom door off.
It means, anyway, right?
She was vodka fueled that night.
Don't, because if you're here long enough, you'll get one of that blue wrenches, because I give blue wrenches to most folk, right? And most folk, if they're here long enough, get it,
Yeah,
So,
Jason, it's a spanner, not a wrench.
Yeah, it's a spanner.
Spanner.
I've got 15. I've got 15 and only
Anyway,
I done a
the thing
live stream,
absolutely
and
no
only
bond, actually.
one turned up. One turned up. It was
There's only
thing
one.
with the blue spanner.
There's only
Partner, she's a Yorkshire girl with attitude. So, yes, she is the Incredible Hulk. To be honest, everybody can be super strong when they're really, really angry. Like,
losing
losing it angry. You don't worry about, oh dear, don't worry about, oh, that might hurt me back.
Yeah, I don't get angry about anything anyway.
I'm pretty laid back. Until all this crap happened, I was pretty laid back.
I'm more laid anyway, further laid back. I'll be lying down. Oh, who have we got down here? Who's this
Trying
guy?
to be laid back, right, you know.
The late night screamer.
Yeah.
Hey.
What up?
What are you
How
saying,
you
Jimmy?
doing, man? Good to see you guys.
Jimmy T and friends.
Come on, what have you been up to?
What? Come on, man. I just woke up, man. I've been up like an hour.
Yeah, I know.
His last stream was 11 hours, 58,
That's because he
53
stays
minutes.
awake and streams all the time.
I clicked it, right? It said Jimmy C's show ended 20 minutes ago. And I looked at the clock and went, Jesus Christ. 11 hours, 50. You only had to do another 7 minutes and he'd have done 12.
Hey, I shut it off just to make sure I didn't go over the 12 hours.
Yeah, you saved the whole 7 minutes.
Mhm. You know.
That was
Hey,
I had a little look in.
You missed it. I had quite a show, man. Of course,
Pops in every now
it
and
took
again.
all day, but
I went a bit lurky in the morning, just as I was getting up.
that's cool.
I was doing my exercises, up 1, 2, down 1, 2, then the other sock.
What's up, everybody? Park News.
She's caught the sun a bit today, Crypto, so she is red.
Yeah, Enfield. Crypto, good to see y'all. Oh, yeah, Ali.
All I know is when she starts to boil, I disappear.
So how you been, Jimmy?
Huh?
How you been?
I've been good, man. I just ain't been getting over here because like, the time of day it is.
Sorry, I understand, man. It's all good.
I still watch your videos of you playing in the driveway. You trying to make beer in your kitchen.
Oh, I don't try and make it. I make beer.
It looks like you're trying.
Well, I'm drinking it.
I know you're drinking. I'm just busting your balls.
It works. Probably stronger than the stuff you buy in the shop.
Heck yeah, man. What up, big small engines?
Yo, good to see you.
I wish it was sunny. It was raining up here today, Crypto.
Oh, absolutely belting day today, really well.
Well, you sent that gray crap over here.
Well, yesterday it was like windy and too hot, but today it was just like a little bit cooler, but no breeze. So it was,
yeah. Yesterday was rain for the most part.
We've waited long enough for a bit of bloody sun anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
I bought another caravan, Ali, look, but this one's a little bit smaller.
You'll have no problem towing that one, Johnny.
Hey, I'll tell you something, if I did a bit of digging to level things off, I'd get another caravan in there, is it? No, when that rabbit did an escape act yesterday under caravans, I noticed under the old one quite a bit of stuff's blown under there.
Harkness is down to his last chance. Last
So it's
time
getting
I never seen that. I seen the rabbit as in, and I commented on when you built the hutch now and when it was in the actual hutch, but I didn't see that one.
Do you know what I've done now? I've took the end off the caravan off the old one, the box, because the floor of it were rotten. But it's an aluminium frame, and I've fastened the rabbit hutch to the end of the caravan. So now it's 2 foot off the floor. So double good.
Dick's eating last night's donut kebab.
It's literally bolted through onto the frame of the caravan.
Here, Dick,
it won't blow away.
They find a hole and, as in the down where they tend to as in dig a hole just to get out, just to get the ground.
I've just thought of something. That caravan's got electric, so I can put lighting in that hutch. That's it. I did it. Look, that's it now. Look, it's actually attached to end at caravan.
Right.
If you look at the back at caravan there, see that metal frame underneath? That's where the box used to be. So it's in midair. It's actually bolted through to caravan.
Why is that caravan? That's weird. You had like a platform on the back of that thing?
Yeah, it's the trailer hitch. The trailer hitch is underneath that.
The tow hitch.
Yeah, tow hitch.
Oh, that's the front end. Oh, all right.
Yeah, that's the front end. You know they have a storage box on the front. I've took that off.
I know we are. It's like it goes like an angle like that. It's like a triangle like that.
Yeah.
I'll be
So now it comes up that end from kids walking into it, and it's somewhere to put the up.
No talking about coins, Alexander.
Oh, come on. That is pretty good.
I wasn't talking about coins. I was talking. I thought it was when he said the back. I thought it went the back end, and then when Jimmy
me too.
And then at 12.
You know, you got a friendly rabbit when it licks your arm. Look.
No. That's it. Getting
used to like the salt in it. It's the taste of the salt in your skin.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's more like you got to put more salt in his diet.
I've got him one of them salt lick things. Horses use them as well, don't they? Yeah, okay, I'm getting a full tattoo clean.
The salt block, Johnny, is good for their teeth. They keep
their
teeth nice and trim.
I've got him some little wooden toys, and he's chewing them. Yeah, he's 6 months old. I got him for 25 quid. That wasn't bad. That's all right. He said, "Do you mind if would you mind an older rabbit? Because I've got a really nice one." He showed me. I said, "I'll have that one." It's tame anyway, so it's because it's an older rabbit, and the guy I got it off has got children, so.
It's used to children then, because it was about when you had it as in the other day, it wasn't didn't want to actually come to you as in when you opened that hutch. It was too busy. It was more interested in the grass than what it was anywhere else. But once
but when it got out yesterday, it took an hour to get it back in.
When it comes to you, because that's the thing. Once they come to you, an animal comes to you. That's that.
But it took an hour to get it in yesterday.
Yeah.
Well, it kept going from one caravan to other underneath.
Yeah.
Because it really annoying me. And finally, it laid down in corner because it was getting a bit tired.
That's what I do with the chickens. Run them around till they get tired.
But I had a row of spades lined up. I thought, if this little shit will get in, I'm going to use one of these.
Yep.
And I had Tina having a meltdown saying, "Get me rabbit, get me rabbit." I went, "Right, you get under caravan."
Crypto had the pleasure of watching her dad chase her dad and Dig trying to catch a rabbit running around the street drunk on New Year's Eve once.
Oh, but at least you were drunk. I was highly agitated.
Well, it'll learn you to put some skirting around them caravans so they can't go under there.
No, he's just not coming out of that cage till I've got a run to put him in.
It's gotta love you, the Australian supporters, eh?
And Allie took off before Dirt Rider could say hello to you, say goodbye to you or something.
Did Dirt Rider go?
Yeah, he said, Allie, buddy, later.
Right, Dirt Rider. Catch you later, buddy. What's that?
How you going? Just popping in, guys. Got to shoot off. See you later.
And apparently, James Gibson, which I'd never met, lives near Parkness. Drinks at the same pub together. There you go.
You take care of yourself, Paul. I see you come in and went out. Who else have I missed? Nobody, I don't think.
No. House rabbit ran out the door. I'm deepest Yorkshire. What?
It's changed.
What do you class as deepest Yorkshire then, partners?
Oh.
This is vitamin C, vitamin D, and vitamin something or other.
That's vitamin something too, eh?
I like them in the. I like these soluble ones. I'll stick
I'm
them in
about
water.
20 miles away from
Are you Dewsbury way then?
You can cycle there on your bike, partnest.
As long as you don't expect to see me on the bike.
Would you like the link, Scrapman, Dan?
About
It
another.
is pinned to the top of the screen, but then I'll put it under your
About
comments so you can see it.
About a better one.
The link's still pinned, man.
And then
Yeah, I know.
And then I end up buying one of them stepper drill bits because the holes as in for the two top buttons were smaller than the ones for the other ones.
What is that?
An arcade joystick.
All right, cool.
So anyway, I I put the Raspberry Pi 3 in it. All I have to do is basically put the operating system into it, and that's it. It's finished.
That's cool.
It's better than the other one, the Pimmeroni one. It was a nightmare. We tried to get the joystick to work and all that. It was
It didn't work.
I was like, oh, that's just pain in the backside.
I've got a PS1, PS2, a Wii, one of those leapfrog things that Keena uses. About 5 tablets and about 3 PCs.
That does it all. The only thing it doesn't do is it doesn't play the Xbox, and it doesn't play the newer Sony PlayStation games. It plays some of the old Sony PlayStation. But it does like the Atari 2600. It does the Commodore. It does the Amiga. It does the Atari ST.
I like Space Invaders. I like that tank game as well.
The Amiga.
It uses noobs, something called noobs.
Remember Commodore 64 with tape player? Well,
the
half an hour alone and end it and say error, rewind.
That was the VIC 20. The VIC 20 had the tape player.
Yeah, but we had a Commodore 64 over here that had a tape player on it and all.
No, it had the floppy. That's when the floppy came, the 5-inch floppy.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking ZX Spectrum, me. That's what I'm thinking.
You just blended them together. That's all.
Yeah.
It's because of a long time. Oh, Alex hit the wrong button.
Yeah.
Dan, hit the link, man, and come up.
He pressed his emulator and it tapped in.
See if you're taking a smoke your pipe, Jimmy.
Oh, what?
Black screen there. See if you're taking your pipe. Black screen. I asked Johnny to do the same thing, but yeah, aye. No bother that.
Well, you want some?
Sweet.
No, if you're going to have one of them, go blank screen.
I give it up, man, so I don't want to see it, if you know what I'm saying.
Sorry, man. Forget where I'm at sometimes, you know?
I give it up, you see, so I don't want to see it.
Oh, you don't want to see it. I see.
I give it up, man, so it's like, you know, you know somebody that gives up drinking, you don't want to go drinking in front of them, do you?
It's not just me showing my logo off. It's pretty good advertising. I got a subscriber at the butcher's the other day when I wore my mask.
It's okay, it's Alexander.
I was waiting for that to happen.
Did you press the
it froze. I knew straight away. I clicked on. Is this going to throw me off? I knew.
Yeah, built-in cassette deck. Yeah. Oh, I remember BBC ones with massive floppy disk things.
The BBC was in the school when I was in school there.
When you used to flick the disc in and flick that thing and you could hear it spin up right fast. With green screens. I get to fix mine from emulator.
If I've heard the meme. Of course I've heard the meme. But meme, they usually build memes. The meme software, they usually build it for an actual tower unit. The actual tower unit itself. Because there's one that's the JAMA board, but there's about 4 different versions of what you can actually use. That one's retro. That one for that is RetroPie. But when they done the newer version for it, there was a fault. There was some kind of bug or something in it, and they tell you to use the Raspberry Pi 3B, not the 4. But when they actually there's one called a JAMA, which is just like a green board, and then you've got the other one that's the Pandora box. There's a guy that's building them and he's charging like £700 or something like that. And then there's another machine that's going about it's £1,100.
Yeah,
and then
you still drive a certain partners.
How does it work out with the games then? Do you have to download the games as well to play on it? These emulator things.
You've got to download it. You can use the thing. You can use a flash drive stick.
I don't mind the older games, but I like the older classic games. They weren't so hard to play.
Yeah, they're easy. You can actually. The only problem.
Middle class kids that had. We had them, Chris. We had them in our school. I never had one at home. I had no Spectrum, and my dad had an Amiga. Now that was in about the 90s, right? The Amiga.
You should be on the computer when you struggle with Pac-Man.
I think Turbo Outrun was probably one of the first games I played. Then I got into Doom for a while, and I was playing that. I thought,
tell you what game I like, that Crash Bandicoot.
I played that at the PS.
The only problem with the older games now, though, is that they're so slow compared to modern games. And it's like when you go to try and play them now, it's like you're just bored out of your tits, Because it's like they got nothing.
I can't understand is the actual software, because you've got to use 3 bits of software to run it before you even do it. And it doesn't tell you.
Yeah, but it's all the alien software to the new computers.
See, for that Raspberry Pi, there's not most of the coding in that and Python, Alexander, mate.
I think
I'm not
so.
sure. I've done some of it.
You're right, Ali. It's Python.
It's Python. I've done a bit of it. I'm not. I know for like setting up like sat navs and stuff like that. In cars,
you can use Samba. You can use Samba at Samba, but a lot of it's done in it's Linux or something. Linux. It's done in Linux system.
Linux, I had a computer here that was on Linux for long enough.
I'm just thinking, I've got one of them. You remember the Nintendo Cube thing?
I
think I've got one of them at loft.
Is Spectrum, was that the Pong and breaking bricks? Yeah, I had one of those.
I like the Atari with paddle.
yeah, exactly. I had
them joystick things they were awful, weren't they?
Well.
The Atari joypad thing.
Yeah. Well, they were fun to play with. They just never lasted. You
rip off them in frustration.
An A500 that the old man had partners that was for doing his books. We used to play games on it all the time, mate. But that was going back when the internet was like, it wasn't much of an internet. That's all I'm going to say.
56K.
Yeah, you had 300 baud rate phone. Phone freaking modem, man. And that's what you had to do. You had to dial up. You had to dial up on your phone and then put the headset on the modem.
These things didn't exist.
Nope, not even close. Freaking pages weren't even invented then.
It's crazy, man. I think back. It makes me.
Anybody remember this one? Welcome to AOL.
Yeah, I think mine was.
My mum still got an AOL email.
Yeah.
You got mail.
I forget the name of the one I had, but it was like AT&T.
One good thing about that AOL, everything were all in one place, wasn't it? Do you know when you actually logged in, email, everything, all just there.
Yeah, Windows is brilliant, man.
Windows has come a long way. That's all I'm going to say about Windows.
But for people like us that were there when it started, freaking, it's all I know. It's all I understand.
Time X Sinclair 2068. What would I watch?
No, because that's for the unlocking boxes use. As in, it's basically just a PCB, and that's what but they call it a smart card. It's basically just a SIM card. It's called, but they call it a smart card. Because that's where the software's on. The actual software is on that. That's what the software's on.
Sure, that'll come along, won't it, when it's just on that little chip?
Aye. Technology.
Imagine they work on mobile SIM cards. They carry quite a bit of data on the little SIMs, don't they? The telephone number and all that.
Sonic the Hedgehog. There you go. That was
That's
a good game.
Johnny, that's for unlocking. That's for basically unlocking phones. That's all the gear that's on. That's on them. But you actually use a server. You go into their server because you get there's like an activation. You pay like £40 a year or something like that, and it's like for a full year. And what they do is you just log on to their GSM server, and any new stuff that's coming out, they send you it straight up. They just send it down the line. Put it into it. So basically, that it's like Ali saying about the ECU stuff. That's exactly the same. All it is basically a box because me and Ali were talking about the KES V2, the KES V2, right, and how good which one was. And Ali's like, I've got the Commander, and he's like, the Commander's a lot better than the KV, because he was laughing at me, going, if you buy the KV2, I've got one better than that. So I'm looking into it because I'm trying to understand what it's all about and how it's done and all the rest. Because I got a very curious mind, and that's when I realised. Basically, all it is basically just a box.
No problem, fix it, strip it, man. You take it, and I'll catch you tomorrow night. I will be here tomorrow night.
As in for a server.
I will be here tomorrow night, fix it or strip it, but I might be a bit later than normal. That's hence the reason why I'm here tonight. And it's as I say, I think, like I say, I'll be probably back home late tomorrow night. Hence the reason I did. I was doing the stream tonight, or doing a few hours tonight anyway. Because it'll balance out better for me. Plus, I was filling in for John Lad because John Lad's got really crap internet just now. Because John Lad's had a bit of a kerfuffle, is all I'm going to say. John Lad's usually on the Wednesday night. He's a good friend, like
I'm going to drop out as well, Alex. It's getting on a bit. I get up at 7 with her.
Well, I'll be knocking off at about 10:30. That's what I think.
Thanks for having me on, bud. Anyway.
No bother, Johnny, man. Peace out.
Alex. Bye, everybody in chat.
Peace.
So your life with you Scotsmen, you don't understand. Oh no!
I don't understand the goddamn word coming out of your mouth.
It's all right, don't worry about it.
It's all right, man.
I'm good,
I'm just hanging with my brothers from the mother country, man. That's all.
Yeah. Good anyway, so and Alexander's just saying nothing.
I know. Dude, I have a hard time understanding you. Alex is a whole nother story, dude. Alex is a whole nother story. I get 1 out of 10, you know.
If you slow Alex down, though, he's really easy to understand. You just got to slow him down, and you know.
Same with you.
I speak slow. I do that. And sometimes if I get a wee bit excited about something, I might start speaking a wee bit faster. But I don't think
I think we forget because when we go down to England, that they say, talk proper English, because I met a female from Dorset, and when we went back down to her neck of the woods, as in when we had the kids, people were actually saying, or the schools were saying to them talk proper English because they couldn't understand a word.
Yeah, I got about 5% of
that. We just forget that. Because we're basically up in our own land, as in our own sort of naked country, we don't realise that we're actually doing it.
I don't think I'm that hard to understand. Not really,
No. No.
I suppose the more I drink, I probably am, But even Tina has a hard time understanding me. She's married to me for a long time,
and it's the same as them over in America, as in the ones that are supposed to be the redneck lot. I can understand them without any problems.
I think Parkness just kind of nailed it. He's like, you need to tune into the accent, and that's exactly what it is. I gotta like just like stop my brain and just kind of decipher you guys as you're speaking. You know what I mean? And it ain't. It's not always easy. It's not always easy because you guys use a lot of different words too, though. You know what I mean? You guys use words that don't exist over here.
I think Yorkshire is easy to understand, but then, you know, I know a lot of people that come from Yorkshire, right? So that might help.
Yeah.
So a lot of folk from, like, we have a lot of folk that have moved up here from England, right? You know, it's either retirees or people that have bought houses up here, you know, and I think that helps, you know. Because they have to understand us, and we have to understand them, you know. So
right.
some of the slang words are the same too, you know. So, but where Alexander lives, it's like proper broad Glaswegian.
Well, yeah, but plus he stutters, so it makes it harder to translate what the fuck he's saying, dude.
I hate that.
It's like, because sometimes you don't know if you're stuttering or not. You know what I mean?
No. Sorry, when he sends you a message, he doesn't stutter.
I take that part off Mum, as in Dad wasn't stuttery. Dad could put, but then he was brought up with his mum, and they were like, they were working class, but they was sort of in the middle road. So they weren't sort of like poor, but they were sort of in between. So Dad, you could understand, but Mum's always had like this stutter, or like a stammer, and she gets worse as in when she gets really sort of, as in, I don't know if it's like an anxiety or whatever, and she then starts stuttering, and it's as if it's as if I know what I'm saying as in my head, or I can hear it in my head, but when I get it out, that's when I ding me, and then when I get as in further up the level, when I get more excited, it becomes worse.
I came from the West Coast to the East Coast, right? So on the West, we tend to speak slightly slower with a stronger accent. The East Coast, they speak more. I don't know. There's more of a twang in their accent. But I've been here 20 years, you know, so that kind of helps. But when I go back home, I speak two different languages. I speak Gaelic and English, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when I go back home, I speak Gaelic to my brother, and Tina's like, "What are you saying? Stop saying things about me." It's like, no, we're talking about what we're working on. We're not talking about you. We're just talking about what we're doing. And it's like, well, I've got to realize that like nobody can understand us apart from me and him, and that's it, you know. So sometimes you don't realize that people can't.
Yeah, but it's also good to keep the old language alive.
Yeah, that's it, Jimmy. I mean, if I didn't speak it to my brother, I probably wouldn't speak it to anybody, and it would die off, you know. I certainly know that there's a lot of folk that we've lost all through this.
I'll tell you, there's not many people that speak it over here.
That's the thing, you know. It is dying, you know. A lot of the heritage is dying out, you know, because people just, you know, they don't want to learn it. It's just
because the world is getting smaller, man.
Yeah,
and we're all blending together. Yeah.
They're not interested in this kind of even up here. They've got the signs and all that written in Gaelic, and half the people will go, "What does that say?" You know, and it's like, I know what that translates as, and if I translate it to you, you probably won't understand it anyway, because what it actually says is not what it's actually saying on the sign. So you're taking the Gaelic words, right, and it's like, you know, it doesn't translate. If you put a Gaelic word that's already Gaelic back into Gaelic, it doesn't translate, It's like, no.
Yeah, it just doesn't translate. Simple as that. It doesn't translate. Because that's why we call them proverbs, you know.
Quiet cat.
Anybody want to buy a cat?
No.
Oh no, man. No, she's booked in at the vets. She's booked in
What?
at the vets. You gotta wait a
Yeah.
whole month to get into the vet. Like, that's like, what? It's nearly taking me 2 years to get a vet appointment,
What?
Hi, because this COVID shit, man. It's taken me 2 years to get an appointment with a vet. I phoned the vet
What?
today and they said to me, oh, yeah, we can book you in, but it's not until the 17th of May. Yeah, partner, surprisingly enough.
My mum had to demand I need to go to a vet because the first time she phoned them up, when Cheeky wasn't well, he turned around and says, "Get like bits of bread and put it into
Yeah.
milk because obviously so she wouldn't dehydrate."
Yeah.
And then a couple of days later, she got worse. And then when mum phoned them up, that's when she took them in, and the vet turned around and says, "By the way, she's got a tumor inside." So mum decided
That's what
that the
happened to my
best thing
dog.
was
That's what happened to my dog, yeah.
it was the best thing my mum done because all it would have happened was she would have been on tablets and everything, and she lost so much weight it was unreal. You could actually see her; she was like skin and bones, and she did everything she was eating. She was just bringing it up, or she wasn't even touching it. And it was just a shame to see her gone. She was gone. She done 13 years, so she had a good life.
That's the same as my dog. I got 10 years with him, and we decided, he had stomach cancer and that, and we decided it was better for him to be put to sleep nicely, and still miss him, like, but I've got a cat now instead. Cat's pretty cool when she's not in heat. She just spends half the month in heat.
Mum went through that alley 3 times with Cheeky, and eventually in the third time, Mum says, "Right, that's it. She's having no more kittens." Took her to the vet and says, "Right, she's getting dressed."
Yeah, thumbs up for me, guys. Do as that man Dan says, or he'll come round your house and he'll sort you out. You will. I know him. And it is crypto. And I can believe that Dig probably wouldn't understand his brother at times, because I have hard times understanding sometimes what my brother says. He'll start, slang with me, and I'll go, what? And then he'll go, all right, aye. And then he'll have to go back, to speaking kind of proper language that I actually understand, So, but yeah, you know. No, so I've got to go over tomorrow and change drive belts, auxiliary belts on my brother's pickup, and find out why it lost all its water. Didn't overheat, it just lost all its water. And I've got to find out if that hunk of junk behind me is in any fit state to do anything with it. So I bought it off him. I bought that years ago, but I stuck it in the shed, and the gearbox went in it. My brother spent a fortune on it, and the gearbox blew up in it, so he bought another one.
Yeah,
I'll just buy something else, So I was like, oh well, I'll buy it off you. It's got a K series engine in it, I do have a diesel one as well, actually, but the diesel one I'm probably just gonna scrap it. I'll probably rip that apart. I might rally it around the field first. Don't know if I can get it going. I will rally it around the field because it'll be good entertainment.
On Facebook, there was a galvanized chassis. And I think it was a Land Rover chassis. But it was advertised for as in just to get it on there. I think £200. But I was like, there's no way that's £200 because it looked as if it according to the pictures, it had obviously the running gear, and it had the actual chassis supposed to be galvanized. but it looked as if somebody actually put hammerite on it, as in that bright, it looked bright silver.
Yeah.
That's the way it looked. It'll probably, I bet you any money, it's not even up in Aberdeen. It'll probably
It's a scam.
as Manic somewhere, as usual.
That's the worst of it. I mean, I was looking on Facebook Marketplace today, and I was looking on Gumtree, but I was just looking. I'm not planning on buying anything because I've got said this to someone else. I've got enough junk already. I don't really need to buy anything. I've got my eyes on something. I own a quad bike too, so it's like, do I really need any more vehicles?
No.
Yeah, but you're looking for the blowout deal that you can flip easy, right?
Yeah, exactly, Jimmy. I just sold one today, so it's like, well, I've got rid of something, and you get a wee bit of a, I don't know, it's, if you get something cheap enough, we'll take it. Tina's like, you need to take a break. You need to leave things alone. Just go and do something else.
Yeah, you're not getting any younger.
Staring at me. I'm not getting any younger. It's great.
So
it's great that.
What's she trying to get you to do something else? She doesn't want you flipping cars no more?
Probably not.
Come on, man. If you can make if you can do all right with it, do all right with it.
I do all right.
Jimmy, see, if he did computer work, he wouldn't be happy because he's been that many years with his hands dirty because he feels as if he's lost as in his hands, because that's how I sometimes feel as in that when I'm not doing work with my hands, I'm feeling as if I waste of space that I'm not used to anybody because I'm not using my hands.
I had a turbo diesel version, I had a manual turbo diesel version, a 97 I think it was. I've got my eye on a Rover 800, but I need to put sills on it and other work. It's a 2 litre 16 valve T series. It's a 1999. So, Crypto, are you leaving? If you are leaving, it was great to see you too. I will be around tomorrow night, probably later, as I say. I'm probably not going to be on for much longer. I'm probably just going to drink the rest of my beer. Okay, East Coast man, I'll catch you tomorrow, buddy. Right? I'll stay safe too, man. Right?
I've been watching a lot of that. I've been watching a lot of Ali, that scrap car recycling UK. The young guy and the heavy guy and the young boy. I'm watching a lot of his stuff lately. As in, he thinks he's for Bolton or something.
I know who you're talking about. I'm looking for something. But I do know who you're talking about. Yeah, they're quite good. They pick up a lot of cars, They do pick up a lot of cars,
I was like, Ali had one of them as in an MG, one of the MG convertibles. I was like, Ali had one of them a couple of weeks ago.
Not leaving it. In other words, she's staying until you shut the thing down, dude.
That's good.
I'm kind of the same way. You shut it down, I'm good. I'll hang with you till you're done your beer.
I'm just gonna sit and drink my beer and chill out. And I'm trying to find that Rover. Wait a minute. There's it there, but it's like it doesn't look like that anymore. We changed. It's got alloys and all that on it. Right. That's a car from like yonks ago. Right. It used to belong to my brother. My brother offered me that car for 60 quid. Right, and this was back it's had 2 new wings put on it. It's very different work done it, but they've become collectors over here. There's not so many of them on the road, So I did look at another one. The guy wanted 500 quid for it. This is with the Honda engine. That's got Rover's own engine, the T series T16, I think it is. It's an Alan Partridge car. I just think
we had one of them, and Hazel was driving down this dirt track, and the woman was coming the opposite way, and it didn't do much damage to to the Rover. It done more damage to the one that jumped into her, but it wasn't Hazel's fault. It was actually the lass's fault. She was coming around as in quick, and Hazel was going down the dirt track, going to a park, taking the way into the party. Fun enough, it was one of the Rover 820s. It was dark blue one.
That's an
You're going to
820.
cheat that thing. I think we paid about 300 quid or something for that. We used to pick a lot of good stuff up for Dorset. We were in Dorset.
There's a slight dent. I've got other pictures. There's a slight dent in the door on the driver's side. So there's all little jobs, you know. Welding and that. Sills are fairly easy, yeah. And I'm not going to call myself a welder, right? But you know, I can stick metal to metal. You know, it's not that hard to do. There's panel bond.
So how short this live going to be? About 3 hours.
Nah, it won't be that. It won't be that. It'll be that amount of beer.
Another beer?
No, just that amount.
Oh yeah. What's that going to take you? Another 15 minutes, right? 20 minutes? Yeah.
I get told Ali that Tiger Seal's quite good, as in for using his stick.
I've got to drive in the morning, so I can't drink much more than that. Chris, I totally agree. They go up and I'm seeing them now fetching anywhere between sort of 1,800, $2,000, and it's not that. It's got a bit of sentimental value to me because it was my brother's, you know. And I know my brother paid for it. I got offered off my brother for 60 quid, and I turned around and said to him, "Nah, I don't want it. I've got a car just now. I don't need it." And he's like, "Okay, right, okay, I'll sell it to this other guy, right?" So he sold it to this other guy, and this other guy bought it, and I think he did some work to it, changed the wings on it, put new light in the front of it, just did a wee bit of work to it, you know. And I want to change the whole interior. I want to put Recaro interior in it. I just want to, I suppose kind of jazz it out a wee bit. I mean, it's got at the back there, it's got a steel rim on it. That's a spare. It's got an alloy that goes with it. And I think brakes are needing done. It's all stupid things, you know. But it's like in a few years' time, and even right now, if I MOT it right, and you know, it's worth decent money, you know. So, I mean, I suppose there's a side of me that thinks, well, I could probably go and buy. I could spend more and buy a better one, right? I could just buy that one. You know, I know the car, I know the history, I know the service history, I know everything with it. It's low mileage. It's only done I think it's about 62,000 miles, which is nothing really. You know?
That's nothing, yeah.
So
that's barely even broke in.
So, well, that was my thought, Chris. Keep it standard, do nothing to it. You know, just leave it the way it is. You know, even putting the Recaro seats into it, it's going to, you know, maybe devalue it. You know. So I could just buy another one now, you know. I mean, it's up here in the Highlands. It's trying to get something that is, you know, classics, bitch. Good money up here, you know. I mean, people up here they say us jocks are tight, right? But see, when we go to sell stuff, wow, we're even tighter. You know, so it's like they make it, they don't need to sell it, you know, and they want crazy money for it.
Yeah, they want all the money for everything these days here, man. It's like even their junk they're wanting, you know, like it's crazy, man. They want top dollar for junk, you know, like no, don't work like that.
My sister says,
yeah.
Do you know, Ali, what my sister done? This is going back, I think, 3 years ago, right? She was looking for a car, right? So she wanted a Ford Fiesta or something like that. She looked in her neck of the woods, right? She come up, she came way up to Scotland to buy a Ford Fiesta. I think it was 5 years old. As a grand, she could buy it a grand cheaper up here than what she could down the road down her neck of the woods in Oxford.
Yeah. That's crazy, yeah.
Ford Fiesta. That's a disposable car if they ever made one.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't like them. My dad was
no one likes them.
I learned driving a Ford Fiesta.
Yeah, but the only thing, they're just cheap. They're just cheap. They're cheap metal, freaking everything on them. You know, even the parts to fix stuff on them is pretty damn cheap.
I did learn to drive in a Ford Fiesta, and I had a Mark 1 and I had a Mark 2 van there, but I put an XR2 engine in the van there. That was a decent car, eh? You know, it was a decent car, eh? But
Oh yeah, but they're just, you know,
with the
there's no
XR2,
frills, you know.
with the XR2
I mean,
engine,
Julie just
it
wants
was
something cheap
rapid,
because
eh?
she works the digme as in doing the nursing, as in the private care. So she needed a motor to get to work, and the other motor was falling apart anyway. So she just wanted something, but she didn't want to pay a fortune. As in, I think it was like $5,000 or $5,500 or something she paid for it. Do you know what I mean? So over time, once it's done, it's done. It'll end up going to the bin anyway. But Jason Watson cars, he's parts. He's like a manager of the parts department and one of Subaru garages down there.
Uh-huh. Crazy.
She didn't want to pay the money that they wanted down the road because that's how she done me. She checked all the, as in when you do all that, you do a set of engine and all that, and then she realised it was £1,000, so she decided that she'd take as in a couple of days holiday because Mum stays up here anyway. And
I would keep the seats and that out of it, but I mean, I would have to take, like, I mean, that car, I know right now, I have to take the seats and the carpet and everything out of it to do the welding because I'm going to have to see how bad it actually is, you know. I'm going to have to check the inner cells and all that because that's what they were bad for there. I know what they were bad for. I know around the top of the, it said, see, I've got the feel for that car there, you know, and there's, I don't know whether the guy was strict or, you know, he said to me that round the top of the petrol hose was leaking. Well, I could replace that for a rubber one. That's really bothering me that much. There's so many parts that you can actually buy now that are repro parts, you know, that are designed maybe a lot better than the actual ones that were put on at the first place, you know. So the only thing that I do notice with this, and I notice it with a lot of the Rovers, is the dash split. The dash is split. It's something chronic on them, you know. I did look at one, like I say, the test, and there's no dash split in it. It sounds great, you know, but the guy wants, like, he's asking too much money for a car that's been sitting in the wood. It's been sitting in the wood, and it's literally the guy hasn't even washed it, you know. So, how you doing, Farmer Man? Good to see you.
I'll tell you a true story. This is a way back before I met my ex. My dad bought a Vanden, Austin Maestro Vandenpla, the one with the thing with computerized dash. Intercity, bought it at Intercity, paid I think $425 for it. Tidied it up, painted it in. Jeez, I can't remember this name of this paint. It looks like it goes on like 2-pack, but it's not. It's cheaper than 2-pack, but it looks when it's done. Metallic. It was metallic green one. Robert McTaggart bought it off him for. He gave him what £1,200 for that car. Robert McTaggart put it in Intercity motor auction. That motor fetched £2,200. That car as thing, mate. But it was a nice one. It was one of the limited edition ones, the Vandenpla.
My dogs drive me crazy. He's got to go out. I'll be back in a minute. What's up, Farm All? Good to see you, man. Be right back.
No problem, Jimmy. Yeah, because the dashes were bad in a lot of the 80s and 90s cars. This one's starting to split round the speedo, and that's a common problem with the Rovers. It is a common problem. I don't know what I'd pick a dash up for. I don't think it'd be that much. And it's not really that hard a job to take it out, like. It's just a case of stripping stuff down, and if I want to spend the time, then I can do it. It's not, I'm not talking about a car that, I'm gonna just jump in it, put it on the road. It's something that's gonna take time, But then I've got to speculate to accumulate. I've got a Land Rover Freelander at the moment as well, as I say. I really need to do something with it. I've had it 2 years. It's an X-Reg. No, it's not. Sorry, it is actually an X plate that's got a private plate on it, and that's year 2000. The gearbox is gone on it. That's got a 1.8 K series in it. K series has been, the liners have been done in it, the head's been done in it, new head gasket, everything's been done to the engine. The engine runs beautifully, but then the gearbox blew up in it. So it's like, well, I cut my losses with that, rip the engine out of it, sell the engine, I'll get money back on the engine, scrap the body, and then, progress from there. The quad bike, well, I'll probably look at turning that into money. I mean, really, that needs wiring done to it and stuff like that. It's easy. I'm not bothered about that. It's something I can do anyway. I can do that sort of in between. It's stuck in my brother's yard at the moment now, so it's inside, so it's not really like, it's not going to deteriorate any worse than it has, Whereas, I'm not short of space up here, but I don't think it is. I don't think it's too hard to take the dash out of it. I think the hardest thing on that car is the welding, and I'm not scared of welding. Like, I've done welding, I don't call myself a welder, but I'm only going to learn by doing more of it, so, and everybody's got to start somewhere.
My dad was the same, Ali. My dad was the same. I walked into a garage one day night, and he's doing this. He was doing a pickup transit, and I says to him, I went, well, no, I says to him, I thought you couldn't weld. He said, I never said that. He wouldn't, but he ended up with never get paid for that. He could never get paid for that job because it was wee Higgy he done it for. But anyway, but in the other garage, he wouldn't touch welding. He wouldn't even touch mechanics because he's like, I'm not a mechanic, I'm not a welder either. I'm a spray painter, that's my job. Spray painter, panel beater, as far as I go. Because the wee guy we used to work for, he would have had him doing everything. But I was like, I'm not doing it. But when my dad was doing his own motors, he was doing it himself. So he was a bit like you, a jack of all trades, a master of none.
Well, I've got my paperwork as mechanic, I've done my higher national certificate in automotive engineering. I've worked in garages and that, Alex,
He did these trade papers for spray paint panel beater.
To be fair, I don't work for anybody else. I work for myself. I've been like that. I couldn't actually go and work for anybody else because
he was more self-employed, so he could suit himself. He could do the hours what he wanted to do. But I think
exactly,
it was in fact him taking a wage every week because if he was doing it himself, as in he could have worked 1 week and the next, but the place he worked in,
it's all about doing how much you want.
He'd work every week, so that's why he stayed there for so long.
Doing how much you want to do when you want to do it, and there's nobody over the top of you pressuring you to, you need to get it done, you need to do this, and the other thing too. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a high standard, but I mean, obviously, I want it to look right. I don't want it to look like some gorilla's taking a hold of it and just flying it all together. So. I mean, it'd be a car I'd probably be looking at, I'd probably keep it a while, I mean, I've looked at other cars as well, but they're just out of my budget. It's not something that
But then I understand where you were coming from, as in you're trying to work out how far do you go with the motor in the first place, and then you've got your hours and your labour on top of that as well. As in what you're going to spend 2 days or 3 days on this on whatever it's got to be done. So there's 3 days of work that you could have done as in another motor and get wages out of that, wages out of it, if you think about it that way. So I understand where you're coming from.
Exactly. But if you look on eBay right now and look on other sites, classic car sites, look and see what they're making. They're making good money. I've been offered that at kind of the right money. It's not local, It means I've got.
I sent one over to Andrew Cooper just a couple of weeks ago there on Facebook. It was 19 Austin Maestro, white in colour, done low mileage, lady on a car. It was definitely 1982, but it was it was on a private plate because I couldn't. I checked it and I was like, why is this? They're saying it's 1982, but it wasn't. It's younger, and I thought that's something's no 100%. And they wanted, I think it was £1,200. I says to Andrew, I says, you can make money at that car if it was tidied up, the bits and pieces, because it wasn't because of the age. It was a nice motor. Plus, it was an Austin Maestro, which was
a lot of the parts for that car came out. Went on to other cars. Went on to a lot of the MGs and stuff like that. So the parts aren't too hard to get a hold of, like brakes and stuff like that. So they're not that hard to get a hold of right now. Whereas maybe in 10 years, 5 years time, they will be. So just looking forward, you've got to kind of say to yourself, well, what do you want to do? I mean, I looked at buying a 75, I mean, I put a video out about buying a 75, I haven't had a 75, I've always wanted one, and then I thought to myself, nah, not yet, and then my mate, he bought one, and he sold it with no MOT, he sold it for 600 quid. He did really, really well.
Is that the one that looks more like? It looks more like a sort of
new. It looks like a job, it looks like a job,
I thought
that.
The
Maestros are getting. I seen a Maestro Turbo. There was a Maestro Turbo up here that was absolutely rotten, and it made over $1,000, and I mean it was bad. Like it was hanging, almost as bad as Pete's Bramble, almost as bad as that, And when you look at that, you say to yourself, well, that's like you're talking almost a full restore, And I know, like, I've got an idea of obviously watching Pete's channel, right? The money that the guy spends, and the devotion that goes into making a car like that. And then he's inside. I'm working outside, So I can totally see that, it's like it's brilliant, But I mean, I'm looking at building probably more sort of a lean-to the back of the house there, but I can actually work underneath, and that's probably going to help me a lot more beneficial to me anyway.
The thing is, I watch a lot of when you put it like that video. I like seeing somebody taking something apart and putting it back together again. It's like that's why I watch Rusty Love's channel, because Rusty's took a Ford Capri or apart. Don't get me wrong, I don't really love Fords, but I did like the Capri. I had this thing about the Capri. I think they're nice motors, the Capri, and they are nice when they're done up.
The Capri, the Cortinas, the Granadas. I was Ford up when I was younger. I still am really, but I mean, I've got like the Rover side there. I don't know. It's just the cars from when I grew up and that, Yeah, I know, babe.
Yeah.
My wife.
Granadas were never a good looking car, though. They were just what the best you could get at the time. It was like that whole boxy type car thing of that time. None of them were good. None of them were good looking.
The Ford Fiesta, which was a 2-door. Then you had the Ford Escort. Then you had a Ford Orion. Then you had the Ford Sierra. Then you had the Ford Cortina, and you had the Ford Granada, and then the Ford Granada, and you also done the Ford Capri.
Yeah, those are
right the way through from.
Yeah, we didn't.
I was brought up since I was knee high at Grassford with motors. I've worked in garages and down my backstreet garages until I was before I met my ex. So I've been in all different motors.
It was like the British version of the Mustang, Jimmy.
Yeah, I know the Mercury Capri. It's a low budget Mustang.
Basically, aye. But it was a nice car, Had the Pinto engine in it too, you know.
Yeah.
So, the Pinto's a good engine, nice bit of torque there, you know. And I like them. I say they're pretty decent cars, like, yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of those of even that era of Mustang, you know. So it's like,
I suppose it just depends on what you like personally, you know. I mean,
yeah. You
I
know,
like quirky cars and that, and I like weird cars. So I do consider myself to have, I don't know, I suppose an average taste, I suppose, because some of the stuff I like that people say, "Ooh, no, that's horrible," and I go, "Nah, it doesn't look that bad actually," you know. But that's just me, you know.
Oh, I hear you.
Well, some people say to me, "Oh, that just looks like a big tank, just a big boxy floaty boat," but I drove it and it certainly didn't feel like that. I drive it right now. I'm driving an A4, an Avant Sport, and to be fair, right, it's an old car. It's what 17 year old.
Hi, John, lad.
Right, John, lad, how you doing, buddy?
What up?
Eh?
The Pinto power, you just cannot beat it. You can't. They're great. I think they're brilliant. I do. I really like Pintos. Like,
Pinto
The one
engine.
I heard about they used to call an old man's car was a Volvo. That's the only car I've ever heard they called an old man's
It
car.
is, well, yeah, it's like a Cadillac. It's an old man's car, you know.
I drove my dad's Volvo, and that was like driving a tank. He had a 740 GLE, and he had a spec heads. And they were like driving tanks.
Come on.
They're big, nice cars, but I mean, they were old man cars.
Yeah. Well, you're taking your sofa for a ride, you know?
Yeah.
Come on, man. You know, the funniest thing about the Cadillac, though, man, those things could get up and dance, man. You know?
Aye. Well, that's the same as the Volvos. The Volvos were fast. It might have taken them a while to get to their speed, but.
Well, the old man, you know, they weren't quick. No, they weren't quick. Hell no. Not unless you drop your foot on it, you know? They'd get out of the way. It's just they weren't meant to be ridden like that, you know?
Because I noticed that, Chris. You got a bit of stick for driving too slow.
Yeah, a Cadillac's a highway style, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You get out on the highway and just put that thing down and get comfortable, you know.
Well, just going back to, like, I mean, I don't know. I like, there is so many cars that I do like compared to the Euroboxes of today, and I look and I think to myself, this is a piece of shit. You know, I look at it and I go, this is a piece of shit.
Right. You know what the worst thing is they don't even really try and make them look different than everybody else's.
They all look the same.
I was looking in a parking lot the other day, right? There was 6 of them crossover SUVs, you know, and there was 3 manufacturers there, right? And probably spanned, I'd say, 10 years of automotive, the last 10 years anyway. And they all look the same. You know? They all look the same. You couldn't tell if they didn't have badges on them, you wouldn't have known one from the other, you know.
John Ladd says you drive a Nissan Micra.
I don't drive no Nissan.
I love the way America.
I don't even fit in them Nissan pickup trucks.
I had a Nissan pickup truck, yeah.
Yeah, that Nissan pickup truck, I can't fit in that unless it has the extended cab.
I had the crew cab. I had the
to move the seat back, you know. I got to move the seat back a couple inches on those things.
I had the D22 Navara, and the first engine blew up, and I had a new engine put in it by Nissan. And
no,
that engine didn't blow up.
John Ladd, just so you know, I drive a Ford F-350.
There's nothing wrong with an F-350.
Yeah, huh?
Pile of rubbish, pile of crap.
Extended cab, 8-foot bed, and 4-wheel drive. It's a badass truck.
I don't like that. No, I don't, Chris. I don't like the new grill on the BMW. It looks stupid. It does. And I just look at that and go to myself, yeah. It's like, nah, it doesn't suit the car, eh?
They were taking the P alley that during the week there, on the scrap chat. There was a guy who had put a picture on in the scrapyard, and there was a BMW Mini Cooper, and everybody was commenting about the Mini Cooper. They were actually talking about the Vauxhall Cabby. The Vauxhall Cabby was underneath it. So I put what a pile of junk. What did I put in the comment? What a pile of junk on a cabby roof.
Yeah.
Peel hasn't put lights to it.
John Ladd, them three thumbs down are some loyal. I don't know about over here, but those are loyal followers.
Yeah, they love me.
Yeah, they're here all the time, right? They're here every day. Don't let them fool you. Those are loyal followers. Just busting your chops. You know.
They came to give me, to let me know they were there.
Exactly. You know, and they're always here. You know.
It's always here. I don't mind. It's all good.
You know, it doesn't matter. You know, it's all good. Them pressing the thumb down is better than them not doing anything.
It's interaction. It doesn't really matter.
It does matter. It helps you. That thumbs down helps more than it hurts.
Well, from that perspective, yes, but I don't get offended whether they press it or
no, I'm not, because you're not for everybody.
Yeah,
not everybody can understand what the words coming out of your mouth.
Exactly. Some people have got. They've got what is it?
Small mentality.
Yeah, Tina's put that right. Yeah, some people just
No, you think you know who they are. You think you know. I think I know who mine are too, because 2 of them actually told me they're the ones that do it. So it's all good. They're here. They're loyal. They come on my panel. It's like it's all good.
I wish mine would, Jimmy. Yeah. I wish mine would.
They love you, dude. Trust me, they love you.
I don't really see if I put a video or a live stream and I get thumbs down. I don't really let it bother me.
I don't let it bother.
No, you can't let it bother you.
To me, when I first started YouTube, I tried to figure out why people were putting thumbs down to things, and I was like, and I kept saying, as in the chat,
it's just because they can't understand the words coming out of your mouth.
Just tell the creator as in why you put the thumbs down, but half of them won't do that.
No, they won't tell you that.
He's still going. Yeah, I'm still going. We're talking to Pete about letting him loose in the need for 36. But do you think it should? Yes, let him have a shot of it. Rear wheel drive. Yes. Drift. First roundabout I hit with drift it round. Here, maybe you can show partners how to drift.
You got to take it for a test run to see what's wrong with it, right?
Yeah. Here, I thought about doing that with that Rover, turning into a drift car. Rear wheel drive. Actually, I think it's front wheel drive. Look at that V8 in it. Nah, that would just fuck it up. But I did think, I thought about getting a rear wheel drive car. I did think about that as well.
They're fun.
Yeah. I did have a Granada years ago, but that was good fun. It was good fun.
Definition of a shoebox car, but yeah, go for it, man.
I'm trying.
Rear wheel drive's fun, man.
Was the Granada, Ali? Was the Granada only 1.8 and a 2.2?
Oh,
because that was the bigger version, wasn't it? The Granada.
My sister had one. We called it the grenade because you always wanted to roll a grenade under it.
2.8, 2.3. I think it is a 2-liter version as well. It is a diesel version. It was a Peugeot engine, I believe.
Crypto, no hating. No hating. Don't have time for that. It's all about the love.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm. It's too nice to turn into a drift car, huh? Hell.
Yeah, but mechanic ain't got taking this problem with McDonald's mechanic. Why not? Yeah, it was a different car in America.
Right? The fucking what did the customer work there? Oh, was he in line with them?
Yeah, 2.5 is diesel, John. 2.8 and 3-liter line.
Oh, it was a different car in America? Okay.
Yeah, it was more.
Oh, you're not talking about the Ford Grenada?
No, it's a Granada.
Oh, Granada, same thing.
Look it up.
It's the same thing. You freaking different car, different manufacturer. All right.
It's like what was made for the European market.
Well, I thought you were talking about the Ford.
It was made for the European market. But they were nice cars. I liked them. I had a 2.3. I had a 2.3 estate. And S6 V6. It's all right. It runs sweet. It runs sweet. I bought it off my dad. It's like one of my first cars, along with my Fiestas and that. But I hear John knows this. I was a Ford man for long enough, and I still like the old Mondeo Mark IIIs, and I still like the Cortinas, the Capris. I'd probably give my right arm for one.
Bye, John, lad.
I'm gonna shut down the stream anyway, folks.
Hey, well, before you end it, I just shared a screen. That's the Granada. This is the one I was talking about.
This is the one up on the.
Yeah, I know. This is what you're talking about. Yeah, but I'm talking about these turds.
No, I was nicer.
Not these. Nicer. No, we're not talking about these. No,
they were nicer.
They made those.
They were nicer cars.
I think they called that something else here. Freaking.
Definitely.
I think maybe the console we use. I'm not sure that.
But that's the grenade I was talking about. These things, freaking. All right, so you gonna shut her down?
Yeah, I'm gonna shut it down because, as I say, I've got to be up and driving tomorrow, so I've got to leave here at 9:30. So I'm gonna say thanks to everybody that came, and we shall catch you all on the next one, right? So that'll be tomorrow night, then. So peace out, folks.
Peace out, bro.